we go. We are live. We are more than live. We are alive. That's just a
Are you
little.
sure about that?
That's just a little DM humor right there. uh,
Classic.
All I had in my head was my meme. That's all that mattered.
so, hello everyone.
Well, at least we know that you can be heard this time.
Right? Hello everyone. Welcome back to Curse of the Crimson Throne. It's been a bit, hasn't it?
A little bit.
It's been just a tad of time, but we are back. We're ready to kick things off with a recap. Yes? Recap?
Maybe.
Someone?
Nose goes.
Anyone?
No, it goes.
Yeah, thanks.
So
I don't remember.
I think I have like some bare bones. Okay, so we went down the stairs from that area where the freaky thorn lady was that Ross was trying to get with, right?
Uh-huh.
And we ran into whatever that creature. I don't remember what doorbell is.
A catoblepus.
Precious
A catoblepus.
Oh yeah, Catablopus.
caterpillar. Yeah.
Caterpillar. We ran into doorbell, and we fought for a while until he started like holding himself up in the corner, and Rio was like, "Okay, everybody, stop! I got this." And with the help of Amelia, did some bomb ass animal handling checks, and now
Oh, Amelia helped you. I see how it is.
was it not Amelia that was
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
giving aid to Rhea.
Yeah.
Murray was just agreeing with you. Oh, I see. It was Amelia. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know.
Was I not saying that?
Yeah, got a new friend for Portly, and then
God.
went. Listen, calm down. Went into the next room over where there was a lovely little bar with a goblin that Rhea started to chat with a bit, and called in the group to talk to this guy. He poured some drinks and Rhea drank it and had no problem. And then Ross took a sip. The fucking lich just hit her pretty hard.
I mean,
Even with advantage. Whew.
Ross isn't gonna let her buddy drink alone.
You should have.
Oh.
Oh, life lesson, everyone. Let your friends drink alone.
No, the reason we don't drink with them is because you need a designated driver, or in this case, a designated caster. Someone
That-
needs to be sober enough to actually do spells.
That's Murray.
Okay.
That's fair.
So yeah, as soon as that stuff hit Ross pretty hard, Goblin was like, "Oh shit!" Looked at Rhea, said, noticed that it wasn't doing anything, was like, "Oh shit!" and ran into a tunnel in the back here as we followed, and he was just chilling out on this little precarious wooden bridge here. As Rhea was chiding him to get him to come back over, he did not, and instead Rhea stumbled up a little further and triggered an ambush, and we won, and the gobbo ran, and there were some creatures that Annika is stealing the aesthetic of.
Excuse you. She was here first.
I'm pretty sure they existed first, but okay.
No.
Anyways.
In this campaign, she was revealed first. Therefore, ergo, fuck you.
I don't know who this ergo person is, but that's all I have.
It's got a whole book series. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's short for escargot, actually.
Take your bloody inspiration.
Take my
Wow.
inspiration and my doorbell.
You can't take doorbell. They can't fit through any of the doors.
They can once we do
working
reduce.
on it. Okay, we'll get there.
You'll visit them twice a year or something like that.
We're not gonna let this be the cow squee, I swear to God.
Listen, this will not be the cow. This is my pet.
It'll just be Portly, left behind every other adventure.
He's gonna keep Portly company.
It'll eat Portly.
No, it won't.
No, you're right. It'll bite Portly and they'll poof in a puff of smoke.
After the 5th time, he'll get it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Portly just starts looking at Rhea like, again? You gonna leave me alone with them again? Alright, so you had just defeated a few undeady things and a few mantisae. What now? We're kind of in a narrative location. No turn order as yet. In fact, I need to make sure everyone's off the turn order. Good.
Amelia needs to come out from her hidey spot.
How's everybody looking on hit points, by the way?
I
I dropped
think
the
I got-
heal on you. I think you're fine.
Like,
I'm only down by 17. It's fine.
Varric is
18.
down 14.
I'm down 33, but I'm okay.
Ross is down 18, so.
It
fine.
might actually be more beneficial just to tell her how many hit points you have. Varric has 43 hit points.
82 out of 115.
You're fine.
60
Yeah.
out of 77.
Yeah, everyone's fine. So,
Ross has 68.
Okay, yeah, I think everybody's good.
No, you just need to give her exactly 1 point of healing.
Yes. Rhea will be lay on hand.
But okay, it's funny. That's funny, but I don't think I'm physically capable of doing that.
I can lay on hands for 1 point. Just for comedic effect.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate it.
Very important. The most important, in fact.
Oh my god.
Rhea, you're always such a great wingman looking out for me.
Oh, your Holly is bleeding over.
Should we check around this area that we're in on this side? Be
Yeah,
sure-
what's in the pit? Is that a pit? What is that?
it is a pit.
Okay, what's in there?
Yes.
I'm glad you asked.
Are you?
Give me a second here.
He has to
That's
read.
Can I walk Can we spread out so we're maybe not all in a group too?
We should hold on, because if we're right there, hold on. Then I can just.
Wait. Oh, yeah. So everyone, this is kind of our debut thing. I bought something called spell templates, and I'm slowly working them into the campaign because it's actually a lot of work to get them ready. But the players can now drag spell templates to the map. So like if they do Burning Hands, they can just drag the appropriate cone and place it where they need to. Or like a few sessions ago, if we have plague slaughtering everyone in the room, we'll be able to know exactly where that plague covers without me trying to do geometry, which I'm terrible at. So Murray, to answer your question, the very apt one, you look into the pit and you can see it stretches down right to about the edge of your night vision, right about 60 feet. And at the bottom of it, you can just barely make out sharp, pointy rocks.
Lovely.
So 60 feet down to the end of dark vision. So as far as Rhea is concerned, it's a bottomless pit.
Correct.
This would be the perfect opportunity for me to just tell you wild lies about what's at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It would.
But this is not the character for it,
I know.
unfortunately.
Great lies to tell small children.
Right?
If only it wasn't Moiri.
How I'm a little concerned about this. How deep does it look like this water gets? Are we able to tell that?
Yeah. How would you like to go? I mean, there's ways you could do it. What are you thinking of?
Um,
I can take a dive.
I throw Amelia's sister into it.
Well, spirits melt when wet, so you'll need a new sister. We learned this in The Wizard of Oz.
That's witches.
Okay,
And she
I don't
first
see
starts
the
with a B,
difference.
not a W. Okay, there's a difference.
All I'm saying is she's melting. Take that for what it knows.
It's acid.
It's only about 4 feet deep
Oh,
at its deepest. But there doesn't seem to be any exit or anything. This looks like a pool that has formed from dripping liquid from stalagmites up above it.
Is there
Yeah, that was
anything hidden in it? Anything shiny?
The joy of exploration, but nothing else.
And as of right now, your sister's hidden in it.
I mean, she could pop out and surprise.
She's definitely not shiny.
No, I'll save you the roll. There doesn't seem to be anything down there but dirt and rocks.
Wanders out.
Hands Rhea a rock. Goodbye.
She can't.
Oh.
Rhea will hand herself a rock. No. Remind me what this blue stuff is on the ground.
It's like
It's a fungus.
moss or
It's a
something?
glowy
Yeah.
fungus. Yeah, it's shedding dim light all around.
we. I'd like to roll a nature to find out if it's like dangerous or something.
Sure.
A must for edgelord aesthetic dens.
Can I?
21.
By all means, Sid, you can as well.
Oh wow, I don't. Sorry.
I was gonna say shout
Should've
me
been
up, why
13.
don't you damn.
Ross, you've not seen these before. Amelia, these are a fungi known as brain mold. Its substance is prized generally by duros and underground dwarves. And you do know that long-term exposure to the mold can cause brain damage, but we're talking days or weeks.
Okay, so like a couple of hours we should be fine.
Correct.
Okay, so she'll
Don't eat it.
please don't. So she'll give some fun exposition of like as long as we aren't inhaling it for days at a time, we should be fine, but it's probably not the best to just stand around.
Interestingly, actually, you would know that it's not inhaling, it's the illumination that's unhealthy.
Oh,
Really?
The glow is unhealthy to you, yes. Yeah, it's a very good way to look at it, Rhea. Very low radiation. Radiation. With your roll, you would know that on average, more than 20 hours exposure to it would start to get very dangerous.
Maybe we should move.
Is that common of all bioluminescent plants, or just particular to these?
Would
It's
these
true
be
to this one.
native to like is this thing native to this area or
I'm trying to determine if that nature check would. It is native to the underground, which is where you are. So native to Corvosa, kind of. It's found underneath.
I suppose I'm more wondering.
Does it look like
if
this was
is
transplanted? No, this looks like it's naturally growing here.
more if it comes from the Underdark, but sure, okay, yeah.
You can be found in the Underdark, sure.
Yeah. Go figure. But yeah, so she'll kind of like gesture forward, just like if we can safely cross, then we should probably do that. Eventually.
Alright.
How secure does this bridge look? Cause
I was
it
about to ask.
looks a
Well.
little janky.
Roll me a perception check. Actually, I think this would be more of investigation, right? Roll me an investigation check. Because it looks like some planks of wood laying on the ground.
Thank you.
It's a couple of wood. Planks of wood on the ground.
Amelia, you go to investigate it and you find that it is a very cunningly placed permanent image. They are not real.
Well, what the fuck was he standing on before?
I
Unless
know.
he wasn't really there.
It's interesting, isn't it? He ran across them, or at least appeared to run across them.
So she is examining them, and then she squints. These aren't even real. How would he have... Unless he's not... She's gonna start looking around. How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling stretches out 30 feet above you.
Would I feel anything if I sort of like just placed my foot out in front of me over here, like just at the edge and just kind of like pat pat?
The abyss of the underneath. That's all you would feel. So nothing. Your foot would go right through it.
Okay.
Ross wants to walk up and then drop a sun rod.
Okay.
See if we
Why
can
would
see
you
how far.
waste a sun rod for
Right, I
that?
can pick up a rock and cast light on it, honey.
I've got a bunch of them, and I can't cast
Yeah.
light, so
But like your mom can, and it doesn't matter because that's.
Don't let them tell you what to do, Ross. You do science the way you want to do science.
you have an excellent point. I should let other people help. I don't have to do everything the first way I think
In
of
fact, I think you should just cast light on yourself and go down there to be really sure.
Yeah. I will that. Let's do that.
Murray did see basically to the bottom. It drops 60 feet, and there are many sharpened rocks at the bottom.
Okay, specifically for Rhea's benefit, I will pick up a rock, cast light on it, and toss it down there.
Gotcha. You hear click, clack, clack, click, clack.
In that exact voice.
Exactly. You picked up the dispassionate rock of Corvosa, an artifact of the ages.
Oh, you just threw an artifact.
And then
down.
you quietly hear from down below, great, now I'm down here.
Aww.
If you keep going, eventually you'll be up again.
So yeah, it's 60 feet.
If there's wooden bridge isn't real, then maybe it was an illusion? Maybe there's a different way out?
No, I have a +2 to perception, but like
Figuring
I
out
don't-
illusions is investigation, usually, not perception.
Correct.
Yeah, no, I've already figured out that it's an illusion. My wonder is, did that fucking goblin hide somewhere in this goddamn room?
I think Aras's point was, if this is a trap, perhaps there is an illusory entrance or exit elsewhere in this cave.
Like, if he had hidden over here, we wouldn't have been able to see him when we first came in.
Correct.
And, like,
so that
could
would
have,
be that would be an investigation, as you guys would be actively searching for him or a door or something of that nature.
We did also see the whatever that other ghost lady was go down this way, the way that he supposed.
You saw one of the rights, I can never pronounce them correctly, disappear down that way.
and these, like, this is a rock wall up, right?
Say what?
Like, to
That's
get
a rock wall.
from, like, here, you know, to get there, this is a rock wall that I'd have to go around. Like, could I go walking along the side of that to get around to over here?
Oh, with spider walk? Yeah, you'd be able to.
Okay.
So I do have see invisible.
They're not rights. I forgot. They're manananananagals.
Yeah, those.
Yeah. Well, they were mananananagals. They're dead now. Again.
There's still one.
More. It's true. One made it out.
Oh, guys, I have the solution.
Mhm.
Yes.
I cast reduce on the pit.
All right. So you can walk across the wall. Do you guys want to investigate the room for any like illusionary doors or anything of that nature?
Probably for the best.
Yes, I would like to do
Illusionary
that.
doors or hiding goblins.
All right.
Fucker.
Someone roll me and investigate with
I-
advantage.
Oh.
Someone with a higher investigate do that.
I
Unless,
have 9.
unless you want to be
Yeah,
spicy.
I was saying I was going to help you.
Unless you
Because
want to
I-
be spicy and go with the lowest investigation score.
18.
You do not detect any other entrances or exits from this room other than the place you came in and across the pit. You do not detect any people or other than the dead corpses of the mantises.
I mean, I can walk across the wall and get a rope across to that side.
You know what? Why don't you do that? And while you do that, Amelia's gonna see if she can get anything in, like anything useful from the after image on this fucking corpse.
One with trauma.
Yay!
Is there anything in that bag of holding of yours that might help us?
To
Do I have
Oh
to
my
sing
God.
the chorus on the backpack?
If we like slapped rope trick out in the middle of the fucking pit and just used it as a Tarzan vine. Just swing
I mean,
across.
I
Technically.
mean, I see
Yeah.
no reason why that would not work. What's the range on rope trick?
I
Yeah,
want to
how
say
long
10
is the-
foot of rope.
10
Rope
feet of
trick.
rope? That would not
It's
work then.
No, sorry. Length of rope that's up to 60 feet long.
Okay, gotcha. And how far away can you cast it from yourself?
It's a touch spell.
Yeah. I have to
Well-
touch
she's going to be
Yeah,
she's going
yeah.
to be walking along
So,
the wall
so
anyway.
I see no reason why that wouldn't work.
I mean, we could also get a rest while we're up there.
I don't want to be arrested again. That's just.
We can take
I mean,
take a breather.
Do we
do
really
we
need
need
a
to?
rest? Because like the goblin, if he is no longer here, and that mana is they're running off to let whoever is ahead know that we're here.
We want to give them a lot less time to prep for us.
That's fine.
Out of curiosity, is this all in character? Like, is this all being mirrored in character as your characters figure this out?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would hear each of you next to you, your haunt, in its unison voice saying, "They already know that you're here. I am waiting for you. You have so little left before you are before me, and I have so many questions."
Anyways.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, rope trick is a second level spell. Do we maybe want to save that for something else?
Yeah, we should probably find it. How many people do you think can make a running leap over that pit? Varric probably
don't
can.
test
He's
me
a
with
fighter.
that.
Rhea probably can. Moira has a climb speed. She can probably shimmy around the wall.
Oh.
Aras can stick to the wall. Amelia, that leaves you.
If you really want to Tarzan it, either Varric or I can hold you in our arms.
No,
Okay, now Rhea can stand on one side of the pit and Varric on the other, and they just toss her like a hot potato over the pit.
You're gonna have to toss me.
Ross just starts reaching into her bag, and then she pulls out her robe of many things. So, do I have to be attuned to it to pull off a patch?
I don't think so. Let me check.
Does it need to be attuned? Because if so, then I would think you do.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. Robe of useful items.
Say that it needs to be attuned.
Does not.
Okay, so she rips off a patch, and it's a 24-foot ladder.
Hey!
Which she then just lays down.
Like
and,
where the planks would go.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
All right.
And then say, well, we need to balance it, but, you know. Who wants to go first?
Hit of spikes.
Go first.
Is this accurate representation of how many feet across it is?
Yes.
So by however many, 15.
Give or take, yeah.
So I would actually want to put it along this wall, so it's a little bit closer, and if something happened, I could actually walk on the wall.
Escort everyone across.
Going across, yeah. And so it would be like maybe 10 feet. And so I think that's a pretty good amount to actually stabilize it on either side.
I would say so. That's more than enough to stabilize it on either side. However, you also would know, Ross, just with your experience, you wouldn't have to worry about the down, like it tipping, because 5 feet on either side is more than enough. But you would still need someone holding a side to keep it from wobbling.
Yeah. Give me a second. Rhea backs up 10 feet.
Oh my god.
And then does a running jump, because you can charge 10 feet and then move up to your strength score.
You absolutely can.
Strength score 17.
So Rhea takes a running leap, and I would say, like, with your armor and with it is like you're gonna hit the other side. Roll me an acrobatics check real quick.
Fuck.
You can do it.
I don't have dex.
This isn't can you make it or not. This is how well do you stick that landing. So Rhea launches herself across the channel with quite a bit, at least a few feet to spare, clears it, and like just flings to the other side. No graceful landing, just a clash of metal and rolling. But she makes it. She's fine. It looks more like someone yeeted her across.
Oh.
Yeet.
Are you okay?
Yeah. She'll dust herself off a little bit and go hold the other end of the ladder.
So
Varric will
next?
Varric will come up and say, "I'll hold this side."
So who's going next?
I'll go next. Sorry. Ross will go across.
I mean, you just need to.
All right. Roll me an yeah, I say an acrobatics. It's not a hard roll at all, but you are walking across the ladder. Oh no, you're not. You're walking over the wall. Never mind. You're fine.
Well, I'm walking across the ladder because I don't want anything to like come up out of the pit.
Gotcha. Okay. So then roll me an acrobatics. It's not hard, but you are walking across the ladder.
20?
Yeah, you're fine. You act like, as far as you guys are concerned, she was walking down a sidewalk.
That elvish grace, I mean,
That dwarven gracefulness that we're so used to.
It's the lower center of gravity makes you a bit more stable.
That's definitely it.
Who's next?
I will go.
All right, roll me in acrobatics. It's not very hard.
I'm gonna take the ladder. No.
Yeah. Weary, you might as well be walking down the road.
She's lived in fucking trees
Yeah.
her whole childhood.
It's not a problem at all. And Varric will look at you, Amelia. Your turn.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Just don't look down.
Wasn't planning to. And
She looked down.
You stumble once, but you manage to catch yourself and make it across. I told you, it's not a very hard check. You basically just need to not really suck the roll and you're fine. Varric, however, has no one to hold his side, so his is a bit harder. Once you're across, he will go across himself.
I can jump back to the other side if you want.
oh my god.
I can walk back across the wall and hold it.
Oh no! Give me a second.
Can we cast
Okay.
guidance on him?
Well,
Dude,
the
that's a touch spell.
the guidance wouldn't have helped, but what does happen is that as he's walking across the ladder, he slips because the other end isn't being held, and the ladder starts to tilt, Rhea, despite your control of it. However, he coils up his legs underneath him and leaps the rest of the way with a 16 athletics check and makes it to the side. Probably really close to or into you, Rhea. But he makes it, and he's safe.
Okay, you got. Okay. Yeah. Good job.
My bad, Varric. I should have held the other side. I'll do it next time.
Oh, I really don't have hope. I really hope we don't have to come back this way. Are you okay?
Yeah.
What? You? What?
Well,
That did ever change, Chris.
Varric looks at Ross like thinking, oh, maybe it was for her. And then seeing Amelia like still looking like probably as confused as he was.
No, she just like slow turns to a Ross with a face like, what?
Oh, I was
Wait.
saying to Varric.
Mary claps her hands together. Children, if we might focus. And she will make a perception check for this new area.
When have we ever?
Varric will very quietly say, I'm fine, thank you. Alright. Mary, as you look down, you see...
Well, I had guidance on it. It's just a 28.
Oh, just. Well, that's going to change my entire description.
Yeah.
The arch ceiling of this vast crescent-shaped cathedral-like cavern raises to a height of nearly 40 feet. You can see that it's supported by several natural stone columns. These columns are caked with the glowing blue swaths of brain-shaped fungi. While a larger section of the stuff grows along the curved wall to the north and east, you see several openings at the end of the hall that are dark until you focus on them. And the openings are near the ceiling to the south. So it's a little weird in the sense that you see these openings right here?
Mhm.
There's like a mound that goes up and over, and you can kind of see over them, but the entrance is only a few feet high. And that's what you see from where you are.
Okay.
Yes, Amelia.
No, that's fine. I was an idiot. My thought was that we were gonna set up the rope trick thing, and while that was happening, Amelia was going to do the minute ritual on the dead mantis. But now we're already over, and it doesn't matter anymore, so it's fine. Let's just move. It's fine.
Do you guys
We
continue
can-
on?
Go back, or we can do it on the way back. Now,
We've already we've moved. Move.
on the way back.
Rhea will move to the front.
I just need to start tuning it in to Muse while I'm playing Amelia and start collecting heads. That's all I need.
You can't have mine.
No, I don't need.
Start with ISO.
Nope, I'm good.
You can go near ice though.
As you get closer, you guys can start seeing over the mounds, and what you see beyond are very simple living quarters. A single table and a single bed, and nothing more. They do look lived in, as in the beds are... I mean, they're not an absolute mess, right? But they don't look like they've been made. Certainly gives the appearance of having been lived in.
Sword and shield at the ready. Does it look like there's any evidence that somebody is here currently besides us? Do I need perception for that or investigation?
I'm still going off of Mary's perception. She has not seen anyone.
Is this like the rest of them? Or is it a path? Oops, that's
What?
Majenko.
What do you mean by the rest
That's
of them?
up here.
That's just a path that ends in like a dead end.
Okay.
The potty.
It's just a natural cleft, you could say, in the cave.
Okay.
Yes, Amelia.
Okay, so actual possibly important question. You said it was the light specifically from these mushrooms that cause people to lose their marbles.
Correct. Yes.
So if you are not exposed to the light, but you are around it, like you are in, say, full body mantis armor constantly all the time.
No, you'd
Would
still
that
be a little worried. But what you would think is that, well, the mounds that go into each room that go almost up to the ceiling would probably block out most of that harmful light, which is probably why they're there. And why there's only a small crawl space to get into each room.
But
so that if you were sleeping in one of those rooms, the light of the fungus would not be touching you.
It's still
Interesting.
just being down here over a cumulative period of time would cause some brain damage.
Possibly.
Test that theory, Ross. I could shove you into this bedroom right here. We can come back in another day.
My dynamic lighting is no longer working, and I've seen way more of the map than I should have. I'm going to reload.
No. I mean, yes, reload.
Sorry.
That's fine.
I moved my token, and then there was no more darkness.
That is fine.
Do you want to give me Varric so that I can move my...
I could do
No.
that. That's a thing that I could do. I have
Okay,
him
there we
here. What I can do is I can just put him in. Can be controlled by you. Can be controlled by. I was looking for Muse. Like, I can't see. I can't find Muse. All right. There you go. You should be able to control him now.
Okay. My dynamic lighting does not work when I have both myself and Majenko selected, so we're just gonna move ourselves separately.
Gotcha. How about I leave Majenko up here for now, and then when we need him, we'll drag him over.
Okay. I don't know. I wanted to do it.
I know, but we can.
Well,
this
are
map.
you-
This
I
map.
know,
This.
I know. I'm being a weenie. It's
No,
okay.
no. This map has been super weird. I mean, like, I need Din just so the audience can see what's going on. I don't get it at all.
Well, question: are you drag and dropping, or are you going by like?
Like I grouped them together, and then You know how you can like click and drag and make a box and select multiple tokens?
Yeah, but are you clicking and dragging that selected group? Okay, yeah, no, that's what I can't do with Muse either. Like I have to just use my
Do you have to use mouse keys?
yeah.
Okay, then I will give you back Majinko.
Hmm.
So, as you round the bend, so to speak, you see 8 stone benches that face a single pulpit that stands before a flight of stairs. The stairs lead up to a worked stone facade that bears a looming carving of an immense mantis, its arms arrayed downward like an archway over a set of double doors. And next to each of you, your haunts floating passively beside you, their eyes closed, you hear the voice intone. Do you know what it is to control such obedience? To strip away everything they were, everything they will ever be, to leave nothing but a tool of destruction. It is beautiful. It is terrible.
We will ignore him and move forward.
Mary will take a peek in one of these places.
Mm-hmm. As I described before, you see a simple bed and a simple table, nothing more.
So you said that these are like pews?
Stone pews, yeah, stone benches that all face towards this pulpit here. And stairs that lead up to doors that are giant stone doors with the carving of an immense mantis. Can't imagine why.
I don't trust like that.
It's fine. I got this, guys. Ready?
They're just really into bugs.
Hey, Katia, do you still have that jade elephant?
Yeah.
It's like, if that mantis comes to life or some shit, we could have them duke it out.
Bold of you to assume I wasn't waiting for a moment where I could use that.
I am so sorry. Oh boy. Is there? Oh, there's stairs over there past all of those mushrooms.
Correct.
Oh, I don't like it.
Is there any sort of like markings or anything on the pulpit here?
No. Other than it being very elaborately, beautifully even, carved with mantises.
Okay.
So we need to take it and sell it on the black market.
That's where they bought it, though.
Exactly. It needs to go back where it came from, but also give us gold.
All right.
Just think about it.
No, we'll put a pin in that and we'll come back to it. Totally won't forget. So do we want to go to the north or to the east?
That leads to doors, and this also leads to doors. Does it look like this area is traveled through at all?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
roll
so
roll me a survival check. I want to see how much I can tell you.
I can.
Make me do this.
Can't help with any of this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
And while you do that, you hear the voices intone around you. Beyond the stone doors lies a fallen angel and my keeper. Are you strong enough, I wonder? You can tell that some of the mold has been trampled. Certainly.
Some of the mold haven't hit their growth spurts yet.
Short kings, all of them.
Short kings. They're not all short kings, Blue. Some of them are short queens.
How many genders does a fungus have? That is the
All of
question.
them.
As many as they fucking want.
Right?
Does a fungus want?
Yes.
Oh, all right then. I guess that answers the question.
They feel and communicate. Squeeze.
I should note that the doors beyond the mushrooms are much more simple. They are not carved stone. They are simple wooden double doors.
Which way do we want to go?
It's time for flip a coin, y'all.
Alright.
Right hand or left hand?
Oh boy. Evens, we go up. Odds, we go to the right.
Okay.
Up it
Even.
is.
Up it is.
Up it is.
Alright. Going through the mushroom.
Oh, that's fine. Ross, are you coming?
Sorry, yeah.
She's busy thinking about that thorn lady.
The missed opportunity.
Listen, you got Tommy waiting for you, alright? You just fucking fix that shit. Don't do this.
What? Just propose to her.
I wasn't thinking about any women. I mean, not like that.
Oh, honey.
I was thinking about how we treat our soldiers, those people that fight for us.
Anyway.
Ambient game.
Rhea,
Yes, sir.
you approach the doors and they swing open very easily. They're not latched or locked or anything of that nature. And in the room beyond, you see 3 large stone vats that sit in alcoves in the room. Each is big enough to hold a human. But apart from a strange blue residue caking the insides of each, they are empty. A cot and a writing desk sits amid the vats, awkward additions of comfort in what was once seems to have been a strange laboratory.
You had me at writing desk.
Mm-hmm.
Amelia.
Wanna look at the things. Gonna do look. Use my eyeballs.
I
Look
will
at things. What is with these 18 investigation rolls?
At least you can get a moment.
Would you stop rolling investigation 18 times, Alora, and just roll it once?
Jesus, right?
Oh, God.
Okay. So an investigation of the writing desk reveals the majority of notes to be concerned with training exercises, prayers to a deity by the name of Archikek, and detailed illustrations of anatomy and the best methods for delivering fatal coup de graces or sneak attacks.
Coup de
grace.
Uh-huh. You heard me. I didn't stutter.
You certainly did not.
There is nothing here to directly link the Red Mantis' presence to Corvosa to Queen Iosa, but one document does come close. You search the desk and you find what appears to be a piece of crimson parchment tucked away, out of sight between 2 of the desk drawers. While this sheet seems to have nothing more than additional illustrations of attack methods, you can tell, Annika actually would be the one to point this out, that there is a faint aura of magic coming from it.
So, like, illusory script type?
Correct. Something of
Okay.
that nature.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm gonna try and roll an Arcana because I don't think she's ever like she's dealt with ciphers and stuff, but like I don't know if she would know exactly how to. 23.
She knows exactly how to.
Give me 1 second here.
And while you're doing that, I would also like to see if there's a chance to even have any sort of understanding of whoever this god is.
Is that like a
Absolutely.
religion check? I have a +6.
Got a 22.
E.
E.
Give me a second while I find this thing that I need.
Running out of time, Square.
Yeah.
No, I mean literally, the assassins are outside.
Oh, I've got all the time in the world. You guys are running out of time. I'm the DM.
Not for long.
It's treason then. Master Jedi.
Listen, I don't know how many times I have to say this. You play Vencarlo. Ria is the DM.
Okay,
You
sorry,
can go for
I need to clip something out. This is why it's taking me a bit of time here.
And I am entertaining the audience with nonsense. As one does.
We'll save this here. Alright. You are looking to learn about the deity that they are praying to, yes? And you rolled a 20 dose?
Yeah.
Alright. You're fairly familiar with Archikek. It is the god of assassins and the patron god of, obviously from the notes you're reading, of the Red Mantis assassins. You know that they take a middle position between Calistria, the goddess of revenge, if not necessarily murder, and Nogorbur, who is the god of all murder, whether paid for or not, is the patron saint of assassins, and one that was in your lessons of not so nice gods, please do not pray to, paladins.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't pray to, kids, not good.
I mean, like, you can, but you really shouldn't.
Especially
You
given
know,
that we're
kids-
paladins of love.
Murder's not cool. Just imagining them like making up after school special programs.
Making like little posters. Hang in there. Murder's not cool, kids.
All right. So, that is that. And what are you looking to do, Amelia? Arcana. Your Arcana tells you that there is indeed magic on this note, as Annika pointed out. Oh my god. Alita, you okay? Oh, Alita just pulled out my cable.
Oh jeez.
She came to say hello, got spooked by something and ran away.
Oh no.
Give me a second. She's been trying to kill me all day.
I know.
With the 23 Arcana, I'd say, yeah, you would need a form of dispel magic, or you would need to know a specific
Ooh.
keyword.
No, because dispel magic will just remove the original and the
Not in this case.
illusory.
Yeah, if that's
This
the
is not.
specific
Yeah,
spell
this
that
is
was
not.
used.
This is not illusory script that was used. This is technically, yeah, 23 would tell you. Secret page spell is actually what was used.
Oh.
I think that may be a Pathfinder only.
Mm-hmm.
But with that roll, I'll let you know what that does. Secret page alters the contents of a page so that they appear to be something entirely different. The text of the spell can be changed to show even another spell, explosive runes, or things of that nature. So if you cast dispel magic on it, you would see the original note.
Hey, Ross!
Yeah.
You have dispel magic, right?
I actually
I do.
don't.
Do you have it prepared?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So Ross is gonna do
Just
it.
for attacking me.
Yeah.
Just for attacking me with that, I'm not gonna no, I will dispel the page.
Fine.
Okay. You
Cal.
receive the following note. Or you uncover the following note.
Mysterious.
Cinnamon?
Cinnabar.
No, it's cinnamon. Wait,
Cinnamon
who's
Toast Crunch.
Cinnabar?
That's the person that had doorbell. At the
That's-
restaurant.
I was making a joke.
That's the girl boss.
I'll be over here. I'll just shut up.
I'm sorry.
Would someone like to read that?
Cinnabar, agent reports of your progress in Corvosa paints a very different picture than that you've presented previously to the Crimson Citadel, and we are displeased you have downplayed the facts. In particular, we find the disruptions inflicted on the operation. I can talk.
Do you need me to
By
take
the
over?
adventurers you shut the fuck up. By the adventurers you claim would be simple matters to resolve, to be particularly worrisome. If the agents under your command can defeat these adventurers and the Cinderlands as you promise, well and good. But should they continue to act as flies in the ointment, I shall be obliged to relieve you of your duty and lead the operation myself. The Blood Mistress is already unhappy with the, shall we say, sloppiness of your agents have exhibited to date. And if I am forced to step in and take command of a continually faltering operation, one would hope for your sake that you have not survived this latest mishandling of resources. Any pains inflicted upon you by your simple little adventurers would feel as a lover's tender caress compared to my ministrations. Trusting you will do what is needed, and may you walk in blood. Okay.
Aaron.
Sounds about right. Do not make me talk to the manager because I will.
For some reason, the K at the end made it seem like a text conversation where somebody sends you an essay and you reply with K.
Oh boy, somebody's in trouble.
Launching that around.
Yep.
When you finish reading it, the voices in tone from the haunt next to you. The Blood Mistress. She speaks of Mother. Kay, the fallen angel. You have been too big a thorn in their side. She has been sent to deal with you.
Okay.
Which implies Cinnabar's probably already dead. Cool.
One would think, given the aesthetic, they'd be used to thorns, but you know how it goes.
If Cinnabar's already dead, that means her pet's up for grabs, right?
I think her pet was up for grabs the minute you saw it. Rhea.
Oh, I thought you said pad. I'm like, if you want this room, I guess. But jeez.
It has 3 bats, please. 3. Speaking of which, I'm very curious. Like, is the blue stuff in the bats? Is that like magic-y in nature, or is that literally just
It's
like
the
they're dying?
it's I'll carry over your nature check from before. It's the crushed liquefied mold.
Yeah.
It's the fungi.
Really?
Oh, gross.
Roll me
Oh,
what would this be? Roll me a nature check. No, this would be a medicine. Roll me a medicine check. Anyone who's
Medicine?
good at
I
medicine.
have medicine.
I also have medicine.
You can both roll, or one of you can roll with advantage. Your choice.
Do you call for mom? Here's mom.
What do you think, Blue? 2 separate or one? advantage?
You
I have a plus
something like-
9. I can
Yeah.
probably do it.
Okay.
With advantage?
Sure.
Come on. There we go.
Yeah.
Mary, given what these vats are and what's inside them, it is probable that this room was, at least at one time, used to create a poison out of the fungi.
There's nothing in the vats right now.
Well, the remains of liquefied mold or fungi.
Well, no. Is it just like the dried bits on the
Correct. Yeah,
inside,
not
or-
enough for you to
okay.
scoop up or anything. Just enough for you to tell
Yeah.
what was inside.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
main thing that I was wondering. This is.
How does it does it look like this room has been like empty for a while? Is it
Nope.
dusty?
Nope. Looks pretty lived in.
Okay. Well, all of the papers are going into Amelia's bag. Actually, she's gonna start shoving it in her bag and then be like, maybe not. And she's going to bring them over to Aras and shove them into her bag. So that's a bag of holding, and that's waterproof.
Yes, definitely. Any waterproof items you need, I can carry them.
Yep. All right. We should maybe not be standing on top of this.
Oh. Right. So are we going through the other doors?
I mean, unless there's a secret door in the other room, it should be fine.
Slay them. Remove the eyes that watch us, and we can talk. The haunts intone.
What the fuck?
Hey, insight?
Yeah.
Insight what? It's a disembodied voice coming from your haunt.
Well, like, do they give any kind of like emoting, like at all, or is it just
No.
completely blank face stereo
Blank face
voice
staring
monotone?
as if they are a PA system, to quote one of our chat users.
Cool.
Because I imagine insight is reading body language and inflection and so much more than just hearing a voice.
Oh, is that what that's supposed to be used for?
Sib, you can use it however you like.
Or not use it at all.
Yeah. I'm not here to tell you how to play D&D. Actually, I guess I kind of am. But in the loosest sense.
You wanna?
Oh, weary.
Hey, Amelia,
Oh,
why don't you come stand by me
Yeah.
so we don't all bunch up around the door?
Thumbs up from the back.
I mean, I don't think that would necessarily be a problem, Ross, because I could still like.
Oh my god.
So what you're saying
That's
is we
just-
need to move further away. Okay, got it.
Is there anything back here in this tiny little?
No, it looks like just a natural formation of the cave.
Oh, okay.
This has obviously been carved out of a cave that was already here, a natural formation. So,
Looks like.
Yeah.
But is it really?
well,
Wait,
apparently it
I know you're
is.
saying it's an illusion.
I'll give you insight for that, even though that has no bearing on what a part of a cave is made out of. I just don't want you to feel like you wasted it.
Too late.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So while we're doing that, I will do my very best to look for twaps on this door. Got an 18.
You
Yay!
find no traps of any kind. The door is not locked, but they are very heavy. You'll probably need Van Castrigan's help to open them.
I will wait until Mom is in line with us to do so. Just in case there's a combat right on the other side.
Name. She's a BRB.
That's fine.
Damn it.
Like the Cartman. Meow.
Ma'am.
What is it, doggy? What has been with you today?
She's just so sad.
An affection, Squee. Something you've not been granting her.
Ah, you shut your mouth.
That dog has never been pet once in her life.
You all shut your
She's
mouths.
the saddest
She's a
animal
queen.
I've ever met.
She is a queen, and she is treated better than I treat any of you.
That's true.
I mean,
You would never kill her dad for plot.
Absolutely not.
why would he?
I certainly
that
would
be-
never hire cheap assassins to go after her directly.
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
I'll bring Varric up beside you as well, because you'll need his help. Is Annika with Varric right now?
Yes.
Gotcha. Welcome back, Blue.
Hello. Yes.
Jesus,
Hello.
stop
They're
fighting.
they're about to open the stone doors. They are not trapped or locked, but they are very heavy.
Okay.
Wait, that's very familiar all of a sudden.
All right.
Anyways, gonna push the door open
All right.
because it doesn't have any flashbacks.
You get a very Daggerfall-esque door opening sound. You know, it's actually funny. I was watching a show called Into the Badlands, which is a great show, by the way, all of you. I highly recommend. Great action, kung fu stuff. But when they're in a dungeon and they open the door, they literally just pirated the Daggerfall open door sound and use it over and over in the same scene. And I'm like, wow, that is lazy.
Wow.
That's beautiful. That is creative writing. Squee.
Uh-huh. So, let me describe what you see. Six
No.
stone pillars support the roof of this T-shaped chamber. The walls are decorated with incredibly detailed paintings of immense mantis-like monsters destroying towns with various forms of architecture. Strangely, the scenes constantly evolve, playing out an eternal scene of slaughter. The most impressive feature in this chamber is a towering stone statue of a four-armed mantis to the west. Standing in front of the statue are three figures that you can see. A tiny goblin that looks very familiar, and at one time was a bartender of some repute. That repute being they poisoned Ross. A woman with bright pink hair and mantis armor without the helmet stands looking passively at you with bright green eyes, and standing next to her, an odd figure, the likes of which you have never seen before. They look humanoid with bright, almost fire-like hair. I'm sorry, bright orange, almost fire-like hair, and stone gray skin. Their eyes have no pupils, but are just a milky mass. They wear ring and plate mail and stare at you with a smirk on their face. I would like people to roll me a religious check. Anyone who is proficient in religion.
Certainly not. Wait, no.
Nope.
Patient.
Weary,
Yes.
this is a fallen Azamar.
Oh, fun. Okay.
That's hot.
As you open the
Can
door...
I-
Go ahead.
And those are usually bad, right?
Yes, an Azamar is a celestial, is an angel.
Well, yes, I
A
know.
fallen
but a
one.
fallen Azamar.
like a fallen captain.
What you do know, typically, a fallen Azamar is one that has abandoned their original cause. However, they are by nature still celestial. They are creatures of order. Meaning that more often than not, a fallen Azimir has had their view twisted. They are still going to be very logical, very precise, very organized, very order-based. But what that means can drift greatly from their original purpose or intent. But they are not creatures of chaos. Like, in the same way that if a demon tried to go good, they're still a demon, right? Same kind of concept. The smirk on her face disappears when she says, "So you're the ones that have been causing all this trouble. Somehow I expected you to be, I don't know, bigger?"
Taller. Okay.
Yeah.
Bigger, okay. What is that?
I mean, I used to be, but it's been a long journey.
I compliment you on your tenacity. But the Black Rose has had enough, and your lives are to be forfeit here. Do you have any last words? I will grant you that much.
Just from the back. Fuck you.
Annika, shut up!
No, Annika's in the front.
And that's just a very Annika thing to do.
Rhea just stands there, sword and shield ready.
If not, then shall we get started? I would like everyone to roll me initiative.
Guys, I rolled high.
I didn't.
Oh, honey.
Wait for it. Laura's gonna roll higher than me. There it is!
I'm sorry.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Listen, I'm not doing this on purpose, I promise.
I think you are.
I'm not.
Spite me. Only higher by 1 point.
Jeez.
Hang on, I gotta make a custom thing for him.
Oh Christ, these are 21s. Yep.
What is your thing? What is your thing? Tell me your thing!
Well, it's on the beach at sunset.
But
Alright,
only with my fiance.
Yeah, that's a requirement.
Ooh, nice. Okay. The second she says, "Let us begin," from around the side dash 2 red mantises. 10, 10 here. 10, 10 here. And go to strike at Van Casterkin and Rhea respectively. So the first one will go to Van.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage, gotcha. That's not enough to hit. And second one, with normal, goes to you. And misses. Oh, hang on. They have 2 attacks each. What am I doing? We'll say that one went to Van, because that's how it would go, right? So this one's towards you, Rhea. That's a miss. And still a miss? Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well...
important question, actually.
Uh-huh.
Would 10 minutes have passed from our last combat?
Yes, with all the investigation you've been doing, yes.
So that would hit that second one.
Gotcha. You take 34 points of slashing damage from the sneak attack.
31.
Let me see if I can also show you a picture of yeah, I got both of them. You've got Cinnabar here, so you can kind of see her. Oh, and do I not have the other one?
I can't believe you lied to us, Squeak.
That hair is not bright pink.
Well, for the other one, you're just going to have to zoom in on her token. Apparently, I don't have a handout for her. But that's Cinnabar.
Why does she have giant gardening shears?
Those are scimitars.
No, those are giant gardening shears.
You are just being hurtful now.
Metal turtleneck.
There you go.
So that's where my restrainer went.
And the crosshairs on the nipples. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
So the fallen Azimir looks forward at you two, and
It's their turn.
Yeah, she casts Firestorm.
Oh shit. Okay. Is that a dex save?
Let's see here. So up to 10-foot cubes. 10-foot cubes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's gonna get Rhea, Varric, and Wiri. As it kind of grows. I really can't. I don't have a template for this actually. I could draw out 10 of them, but I'm not going to. I'll just kind of point to it. It kind of goes down like this, and then across like that.
You need 10
Oh.
cubes? Sweet.
10-foot cubes. Actually, that should hit all of you, I think.
No.
I think it can, actually. Let's see.
No.
1...
No, I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
1...
Oh yes,
10-foot
please
cubes?
target the mantises as well.
3...
That would be very
4,
sexy. of her.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah. Okay. Change of plans. Wiri, you're not going to get hit. It's just going to be a straight line down and get all 4 of you. So,
Sounds
Varric, Rhea, Aras, and Amelia.
No, thank
How
you.
tall
Jason,
are
thank you.
the rocks? Is that like all the way up?
Rocks? Yeah, they're pillars.
Okay, so it had to go around it?
Mm-hmm. It still could, though. Because the fire can go around the corners.
Okay,
Sure.
so who? Just name the people who are getting hit. Just name them.
It is
Everybody?
Rhea,
Everyone
Amelia,
but you.
Rhea, Amelia, Aras, and Varric.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw, everyone.
And Varric gets a +4.
Yes, he does, because he's lucky.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ha! Suck a dick!
Uh-huh.
I have evasion.
Uh-huh.
Because of my ring.
Varric, buddy, pal. Okay. Rhea and Ross, you take full damage. Amelia, you take none. Varric will take half of 70-10.
This will very well knock me down.
Well, she did say this was your execution.
Mm-hmm.
29 points of fire damage.
Thank God. Okay.
29 points of fire damage. Which is what? 15 for Varric. So he's down to 28. So really crappy roll, actually, for the damage.
Fucking right? Jesus.
Which I'm thankful for.
And your turn, Amelia.
Cool. So, how's he looking again?
Who?
Varric?
28.
How
He's
much?
got 28.
28. Shit. I'm going fine. No, I'm going to cast slow. So everybody in that fucking room, I guess, or I could find a 40-foot cube. Hang on.
Yeah, why not? Pull it out there. Well,
Hang on.
no. Like, you can, definitely. Good practice, but it's instantaneous, so it's going to be everyone in that room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it'll hit
So
everyone.
I hold Alt while I drag it out?
Correct.
Or...
Yes.
Wait, hang on. There we go.
I don't see anything. No, there we go. Yeah. So, like that.
Yeah.
All right. It's reflex saves for... No, it's wisdom saves?
I think it is wisdom.
Why is
What's the spell?
Slow.
slow?
Yeah.
One mantis fails, one succeeds. What's your spell save DC?
I have it under my name.
Oh.
It's also at the
Yay.
bottom.
Okay, so one of them
Yeah.
does just barely succeed. Yep. The fallen Azimir is not affected in the slightest.
Fuck. Jesus,
Um,
plus 9? Oh.
She's a fallen celestial.
Yeah, I know!
And Cinnabar should, like, be doubly slowed for getting a 0 on her wisdom save.
Oh, well, she,
Oh, that
she's
was
not
rolled.
showing, but yes.
Uh,
That was a secret roll.
gotcha. I'll make that change. Give me a second. Thank you for reminding me. And you would be what? Okay.
Human.
You have a +1 to this. Ha! So the Gobbo's not slowed either. So just Cinnabar and a Crimson Mantis.
Damn.
God damn it.
But yeah, Cinnabar rolled a 1 - 1. Look, this is the price they pay for turning them into thoughtless killers. They have 0 whisper.
Whisper?
Sorry, I'm reading things as I do this. They have 0 wisdom. I was changing her from whisper to DM. And when I read
They have
things
no
and talk,
inside voice,
when
just
I
like me, I understand.
All right. Amelia, anything else?
I don't think that I have anything that's a bonus action. So no. Good.
Okay.
Gonna go back here.
The goblin. 10, 15, 20. He's gonna roll an acrobatics check to get around you. Give me a second. I have to keep looking at something here. All right, Rhea. He's going to get around you, but he does it very poorly, and you get a free attack of opportunity against him. Because he's small, so he can get in and out, but that is not a hit. Your rapier hits him, but bounces off of something harder than goblin skin. And when he gets behind you, he turns into something else.
Oh,
As
no.
our goblin friend, bartender, was actually
Bargist.
a bargist.
Oh, our favorite creature.
One of those lately.
Who's actually
It's a Bargist bartender, guys.
about like that. So he slides around you, takes that attack, and then just whoom, grows into a demon.
Oh, that's okay.
Hello again. Sorry about this. And then he's gonna try and bite you.
Does he actually say sorry?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, what?
My friend.
19 misses. 19 misses. You're able to fend him off. Rhea, your turn.
Give me a minute, I just need to double check something. So, very, very important question.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, maybe not. Hold on. Because if that's... I think a huge creature could fit out here, right?
Yeah, a huge creature could fit out there. It might crush a few pews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I toss out an elephant.
Yes.
Oh my god. Alright. Font. Actually, hang on. Let me see if I can just find one. Monster, elephant. Because the jade elephant's just a regular elephant.
Yeah.
But prettier.
I assume you want it like right here.
Yeah.
Okay. A huge elephant just rears its head and trumpets.
Hey, don't we have an
Boy.
elemental gem somewhere? Is that in the bag?
If anyone has it, it's you.
No, it's
I'm
not.
sorry.
I think we bought the fire one from Baboom.
I don't think
Wouldn't you have it? You always have them.
Do I?
it's not in the bag.
No,
Then it would be on you.
I don't see it. Did we not buy that? I can't believe we didn't buy
definitely
that.
did.
I can go back previous sessions and see if you did. But for right now, if it's not in your inventory, I can't.
Yeah, that's we'll check the logs.
Yeah,
It's fine.
we'll check the log. If you guys can check the logs like out of your turn, by all means. But for now,
I don't
we'll
even
say.
remember when that would have been.
For now, we'll
Forever
just
ago.
say there be an elephant here.
So,
Yay.
action to talk an elephant. Bonus action to cast Shield of Faith.
Uh-huh. And just for the viewers at home, this is the jade elephant they took from the Arcona's manor.
I'm sorry, he's not Jade. Thank you.
Wow. How dare you? They are made out of jade, Rhea. When does the elephant's turn go? Is it its own initiative?
Da-ba-ba. It's figure blah blah blah. Doesn't have a space. Understands your languages. Goes with whatever you do. Ba-ba-ba-ba. It does not.
Then
say-
I will just give it one. I'll say it goes. You know what? We'll say it goes on your turn.
Sure.
What are you directing it to do?
Argust.
Gotcha. And you wanted to set it directly behind the Barghest?
Yeah.
Gotcha. What's it gonna do? It's gonna try and stomp the Barghest. That's enough to hit. The elephant stomps him for 23 bludgeoning damage. Give me a second here.
He's like, sorry.
Doesn't seem to do as much damage as it should, but it hurts it. So, okay, very nice though. That's the elephant's turn. That's your turn. Ross, your turn.
So Ross is going to use all of her movement to think it was to get here so that she can be within 30 feet of Murray and Amelia And she is going to cast Bless on the three of us.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Gotcha. All right. Cinnabar is going to cast a spell. Oof, no, she's slowed. She's gonna try and cast a spell on herself. And she gets to cast it this turn. She casts haste on herself. Which I don't know if haste cancels out slow and just equals out,
no.
or...
On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's
Oh,
next
it's
turn.
higher. Got you. Okay, so the spell won't take effect till next turn. I'm curious if anyone knows...
I'll do it.
Yeah, does haste counter out slow? And we also get to see if she can counteract slow, but with her wisdom score, it's not likely. Nope. So we'll get to see next turn if she can counteract slow or not. That's her whole turn. Miri!
Jesus Christ, I just put a cookie in my mouth.
Yay!
Jesus Christ. Hold on. Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah.
I can't believe I would have passed up an elemental gem. I would eat that shit like candy.
I completely agree.
Where are you?
Miri uses disapproving stare. It's very effective.
I need the Bargus to make a dex save.
Oh, good. It's super at dex saves. 5.
So 26 radiant damage.
Whew, very nice. Just checking, just making sure it's not resistant to radiant damage, but that's like very few things are. So, okay, yeah, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Anything else, Mary? I can say, Rhea, from your perspective, the sacred flame hits the Barghast, and they kind of burst in a radiant light and smolder, and there's like a second or two before recognition, and it starts hopping around.
I think that's all I can do at the moment.
All right. Okay. The Mantis's turn. The top Mantis gets 1 attack because slow, but it is with advantage against you, Rhea. That is a hit.
She bonus action cast a Shield of Faith.
Oh, she
so
did.
no.
There's not a hit. Thank you very much. So that's a miss. The other one... Oh, and then it's going to try and save against the slow and fail miserably. The other one gets 2 attacks. I'm assuming one will be normal, right? Because, Rhea, you'll disadvantage it.
Yeah.
So one will be normal. That is a hit. For 20 slashing. He's fine. He's still got 8 hit points. He's fine. And then one more at advantage. This is just a normal attack. That is also a hit. Hey, he's got 1 point left. He's still up. Varric is still up.
Holy shit!
Thanks are sitting pretty at 1 and 22 HP respectively.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's see here.
Hilarious.
The Fallen Azimir is going to cast Greater Invisibility on herself.
Don't you have see
It's only
invisibility, honey?
Yes. No.
She does
Wait.
that, and then something happens somewhere, somehow.
There's just a lot of shit that I need to do.
Okay. That is her turn. Amelia.
So, I. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I
Mhm.
do a non-attack spell for my main thing, I can bonus action a damage cantrip, or no?
No, that's only
No.
offhand attacks.
That's only offhand attacks. Fuck.
Correct.
Um.
Because unlike regular offhand attacks, cantrips scale.
Yeah, I guess. Card. In that case, just gonna. Actually, let me check. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's funny. She's going to firebolt at Cinnabon. I'm assuming a 25 hits.
Yeah, a bit.
And she gets to make a con save to try and actually cast haste this turn.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep, she succeeds.
Fuck me.
Nice
Okay,
try,
that's
though.
fine.
What'd she take? 12 fire?
12 fire damage, yep.
Alright.
God damn it. Oh.
Alright.
Not worth it. Okay, it's fine.
I
it's
will
fine.
tell you, she takes that firebolt and doesn't even flinch. Like, the pain's there, but she's not even recognizing it.
Oh, god damn it.
Almost like she's a high-ranking Crimson Mantis or something.
Yeah, I know.
Anything else, Amelia?
Regret life decisions. Attica is
Free action.
on standby.
Oh, shit! I forgot to put good old Varric on the turn order. And we skipped him. We skipped him. So what I will do is I will put him underneath Amelia and I will let him go there.
If you haven't taken bonus action this turn, you can't cast another spell during the same turn except for a cantrip with the casting of an action.
So Amelia, you're 20, so I'll make him 19. And technically he gets to make 2 attacks because he didn't go, right? So, Varric, with your 1 hit point. Well, real quick, anything else, Amelia?
Nope, just regretting life choices.
Understood. So this first one is just going to be 2 attacks with this spear against the red mantis in front of him. With advantage for Annika on the first attack. That's a hit.
Yeah. I
Can we gently persuade him to bonus action? Because he has 2 of them now.
He will.
Make some fucking potions.
He will take a bonus action on the second one because he wouldn't have on the first, if that makes sense. But he definitely will. But he, for his first round that I forgot, he does a mighty 35 points of damage.
Good job, bud.
Yeah, which takes them down to this. And then on his second round, he will bonus action take a greater health potion, which is 4d4 plus 4 plus. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Here, well, 3 more. So 10, 14 plus, isn't it another 6 because of you, Rhea, or 8 because of you, right?
Yeah.
14, 8, so 22. So he's at 23 hit points now. And he gets to attack with advantage on both attacks. So I'm doing this a little weird out of order, but Varric has a nice little ability where if he's at 20 hit points or fewer, all of his attack rolls have advantage. So he'll make both of these before downing that potion. Which I don't know why I literally said that and didn't trigger oh, wow. So the first attack's a miss anyway. Second attack is definitely a hit for 10 piercing. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We've caught up with good old Varric. The Barghast turn. Barghast turns around, very upset that his little tail got stepped on by an elephant. Does not like. Very bad.
Well, that's too bad. Maybe he shouldn't be an asshole.
Fair point.
I don't think that would work on a summoned elephant. Let's see. No, I can't understand him, so that wouldn't work. Alright, that's cool. He's going to make a bite and a claw attack at the elephant. That's a hit. And that's not an advantage.
That's not an advantage.
So it's just a hit. Yeah, it's just a hit. 25 piercing to the elephant.
Does a 10 hit?
No, the 20 above it hits.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So he bites into the leg that stomped on him and starts, like, ripping flesh off.
Hey!
Rhea.
Alright. So, let's see. Bonus action to, down a potion. Get 19 points back.
Nice.
Alright. And then 2 attacks against this creature attacking my elephant. I don't like that.
Alright.
Well, if I could hit.
Yeah, neither of those are hits.
You have advantage because flanking with elephants.
Yes, elephant is flanking. So that's the first one's a miss. Second one's a miss. Jesus Christ, Rhea.
Rhea, honey.
I'm trying to help.
You just needed to roll a 10. Just one 10. I'm sorry, Rhea. But hey, your elephant gets advantage too now. So he is going to try and stomp on thing again. That's definitely a hit. And the elephant does. Oh, okay. See, if the elephant could actually have hit Rhea, it would have fucked her up, but it couldn't hit her for the life of it. Because they do massive damage, they just couldn't hit her.
Knew that it was destined to join her.
Yep.
Anything else, Rhea?
It's action, bonus action, elephant. Free action to contemplate why I can never hit anything. That's it.
Understood. Ross.
So, can I see this Red Mantis assassin?
Yeah, you're a sharpshooter. I'll say yes.
Okay. So I'm going to shoot at him.
Okay.
My sighted thunder cannon.
That's a hit. 14 piercing.
Wow.
Oof,
Yep.
Not a great damage roll, but still.
Yep.
Alright. Okay.
Then I'm going to just run to the other side. Just to be about there and reload, and that's it.
Okay. So, what did we learn about haste and slow?
Okay. So, here's what we got here, folks.
Uh-huh.
Slow would take priority, but some of the effects are mitigated. So, The speed penalty is canceled out. The AC penalty is canceled out.
Mm-hmm.
You get advantage on dex saves, but each roll has a -2 penalty.
Okay.
And slow restricts the player to a single action, full stop, because slow prevents the player from using an ability like action surge to get around its effects. Haste would be similarly ineffective.
Interesting. So she still has to find a way to break haste to do much.
That's wrecked.
Oh, man.
She also has to use her whole turn to just cast haste.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. So she gets to try and save. Nope. God damn, this fucks Manises up.
Oh, I love it.
Manises are so destroyed by slow.
You know, it's hilarious because I originally took it on because I wanted to use it on the fucking the rock.
What
But
she
it was so useless, and now it's just like literally anything.
what she is going to do is at least move out of sight.
Bitch.
Murray, your turn.
So both the tanks are down to potions, is that right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Who looks the worst
Varric's got 23
out of?
out of 57, I think.
I'm at 41 out of 115.
So,
Do math.
I'm sorry, I'm incapable. I will throw a... Did we rule that if... So I want to... No, I can do that. I can do that. It's fine. It's fine. I will drop a level 1 healing word.
On.
Varric.
Gotcha. Heal away.
Where are you? I have mass cure wounds in here. I have cure wounds. Where are you?
healing word is a first level spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm looking. I don't think I made it a macro because I never use it. What is it?
Also, a heads up for you guys, Varric has 1 greater and 4 regular potions as well that he'll be using
Okay.
on his bonus actions.
Okay.
So
Whatever.
all
it's,
of you
It's a
who...
D4 plus 5 plus.
It's a
3.
D4
A D4 plus 8.
Yeah, yeah.
4 plus 8 plus 2. So D4 plus 10. So 13.
So 13. So he is up to 36. Very
That's not bad
nice.
for a heal.
Yeah.
And then I need that Vargas to make a dex save.
Yes? Hang on. You're casting a cantrip and a healing word. That's doable. Yep.
Yeah, healing word's a bonus action.
Yep. Dex save. He is middling at those. Nope. Gotcha.
Calm
Literally
down.
dancing around in a circle now as he's not on fire because radiant doesn't do fire damage, but he is singeing and burning as he's
He
a
is
goddamn
a
demon.
demon.
Yeah.
Dance, Vargas, dance.
Anything else, Murray?
I am going to send Majenko over to Aras. I should have done that earlier. Sorry.
Appreciate it.
All right. The red mantises go. The top red mantis will get advantage, but only 1 chance. Rhea, 21 is a miss. The one in front of... Oh, and then he's going to try and save, and fails.
No!
The one in front of Varric. I'm assuming one with normal again?
Yeah.
All right.
Normal, 1 advantage.
That is a miss, I think. Varric's got AC 19. Second one with advantage. That's a hit. So... yeah, guys, he's back down to 6.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Call this boy Yo-Yo. Jesus Christ.
He's gonna get an upgrade if he survives this dungeon, I promise. Rhea, next to you,
Yeah?
you hear a hiss. And,
Oh dear.
um,
Not the face.
yeah. A long sword that appears to be made of fire, or at least to be wreathed in fire, appears next to you. Give me a
that's
second.
fun.
As a spiritual weapon is cast.
Oh, Mary, don't you have one of those? If only.
I wish it all the same luck that I get with my fucking spiritual weapon.
Oh, it appears there in Stargast. Gotcha.
Nope, it's gonna attack you. What does its spell attack modifier? It's a +9. Crap. So, does this work? Can I just hit this?
No.
Will this let me roll the damage? Oh!
Holy
Oh! Rhea,
Is this thing fucking channeling Karasa? What is happening?
let's see. This is slashing damage. Well, it'd help if it's on the right layer, Scree. One enemy within 5 feet of you may make an attack of opportunity against you. And normal damage. So, it's going to do just the 11 damage.
Okay.
But 11 damage, but that we're gonna say the mantis that is not slowed, because I believe slowed do not get So the red mantis
Well,
that is
is
not
it
slowed.
within 5 feet of
Yes,
Rhea, or
it
5
is.
feet
Yeah.
of the? Okay.
5 feet of Rhea. So this is gonna be with advantage. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Rhea, you take 20 slashing.
So
And then from your side, you just hear like the wisp of air as something attacks you and misses, clangs off your armor. But you can at least tell it comes from up above you to the north.
okay.
Amelia, your turn.
Guess we're gonna break out fucking see invisible. Let's do that. Where's the bitch? Nowhere's the bitch.
Oh, you cast it. Gotcha. Give me 1 second. You see, floating in the air, slightly above Rhea, on what looks to be blackened and charred wings, sits the fallen Azimir, or floats the fallen Azimir. A fiery scimitar in her hands. Oh, it's a saber, not a scimitar. Anything else, Amelia?
Over and up!
As if I don't have enough targets right now to deal with.
Varric is going to take advantage of the fact that he's almost dead to get advantage on this mantis here. So, first attack
Come on, Varric.
is a hit. Second attack is also a hit.
Yeah.
So,
He
Varric.
just needs to be on death's door.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. 28 points of damage. And this red
No,
mantis is looking fucked up.
It's sad, Amelia, when the only time your boyfriend is helpful is when he's dying.
And then he's gonna take his last greater. So 4d4 plus 4, so 9 plus 4 is 13.
34 plus 12.
So 21. Which puts him at 27. That is his last greater. He still has 4 regular.
Nice.
That'll be his. And then the Barghast, hot, no. And then you hear the Azamar next to you, Morgamora, don't. And Dimension Door, Morgamora disappears.
No, bad dog, no.
And then you
that's
hear,
amazing.
does anyone here speak Celestial?
I do not.
No.
You guys hear her cuss in a language you are unfamiliar with.
We know it's cussing.
Yep.
Rhea, your turn.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Okay. Oh boy. So, I've got plenty to choose from, it seems. Trying to see if there's any way that I can possibly do that, but there is not, because all of those would get an AOO. So, since we're whittling down the mantises, is it possible at all to tell which of these red mantis is more hurt?
Oh, this one's so fucked up.
Okay, cool. So I'll try and hit that one then.
Gotcha.
Got it. Yeah.
That is a hit.
Try to focus
And a
on
miss.
Okay.
Hit and a miss.
So 7 piercing,
Uh-huh.
and then let me see.
You gonna smoke?
Yeah, I don't have too many spell slots left, so I feel like I should save them because I don't think
He's-
they're taking a long rest anytime
he's-
soon.
Pretty much on death's door, too.
You bastard.
So, up to you.
Fucking fine.
I will say, it's not so close that a smite will just guarantee you kill him. It just could kill him.
Well,
But when's the next time you're gonna hit him?
Oh, God. Wow. So, what's the character after Mars?
I know who the character is after Mars actually. So yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Kadia will remember this.
No, I'm sorry. Don't hurt Mars.
What's the deal,
Mark, you've
Kadia?
hurt Mars.
You throwing a smite in or not?
I'll chug a potion. That's it.
Gotcha. Okay. Aras. No, elephant. What do you want elephant to do?
Elefante, start beating. Can't see that. Does it have reach?
He can swing wildly.
What are you trying to hit?
Well, because it
Floaty
can't see that, so it would
Right.
have to try and reach over us to get that.
Let me see if it has reach or not.
Because it's a huge
trunk.
creature. So I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it says 5 feet.
Yeah.
So no. Right, no, 5 feet because the trunk's not a weapon. It can gore and it can
Uh-huh.
stomp. So it needs to be within 5 feet.
gotcha. So
Can it reach over and take their little hats off? That would be really funny.
there's a little peanut underneath.
Well, you know, apparently, the average elephant's trunk length is between 6 and 7 feet. So,
So it could take their little hats off. That's not out of the realm of possibility.
Jesus.
It's not taking the little hats off.
That's too bad.
I
So
considered.
I will just have him move up,
Okay.
and if can I have it ready in action in case somebody gets by me, or if this
Sure.
in case an enemy gets within range of him that he can hit.
I will have it ready, a gore.
Excellent.
Anything else?
That's my attack. That's my bonus action. No, I just gotta roll my healing.
While you do that, Aras, 'tis your turn.
Ross is gonna run towards the wall and then go 15 feet up in the air.
Uh-huh.
and then shoot at this red mantis.
The slowed one.
With advantage.
Yeah. And yeah.
Gotcha. Shoot it! Get it! Get it! Nicely done.
Damn.
For 15 points of damage.
All right.
And just to, I always forget, getting something out of the bag of holding. That's
Is an action. Correct, an action.
Okay, I will reload.
Perfect. All right, Cinnaboo. What even can you do?
Suffer. Cry in the corner.
She's going to cast another.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You wanna
Go on, go on.
roll a d20?
Shoot.
You should roll a 20.
Yeah.
I'm
That'd
trying
be
to
a
figure out
great
what she.
use of resources.
She's kind of really screwed by all of this.
This is where you forfeit your lives. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Well, she's not the one that said that. Fuck. She's just gonna try and beat the... There's nothing she can do! Can she... No, she can't. She can't beat the flame. Holy crap, Cinnabar.
That's
What
beautiful.
even? She's just gonna come out here. Because there's nothing else she can do. She can't get past her own men to even attack you. She could cast a spell that might let her do that, but she'd have to drop haste. Oh my god, Muri.
Okay, logistical question. Can
Uh-huh.
Majenko get something out of the bag of holding?
Theoretically?
Theoretically...
How big is it?
No, I don't know, because by rules of the game, they can give aid. They can't... If they can give aid, sure. I'd say they can pull something out of the bag of holding. I don't know if that's rules as written, but it makes sense to me.
Well, I mean, Majenko is also not a typical familiar. He's...
Right. Yeah, no, I'm fine with it. So, sure. However, the only thing I would have to say is you'd have to mentally tell him what to get, and that's easy enough to do.
Okay. Because I think both me and Mary remember that we have dust of appearance. Dust of what is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Magical dust of appearance.
Appearance.
Yep.
So if and Amelia had shouted out her position, so Amelia can see where she is.
Correct.
So if she could get Majenko, she can tell him telepathically to go into the bag of holding and pull that out and ferry it over to Amelia, who can see where she is.
Correct.
Or just give it to Ross. It doesn't matter to me.
So they can give aid and move. So in theory, they could pull it out and then move. But that's all they could
Yeah,
do.
because I believe we'd said they can't use objects in combat, right?
Correct. Unless you're using it your action instead of theirs.
Okay, yeah. So, but he can give it to somebody else.
Yes.
Okay. Amelia, that would require you getting into the fray, but Ross, you can't see where she is.
I can do it. I'm at almost the top of the turn.
Alright, so Majenko reaches into the bag of holding, flies over to Amelia.
Yes. You have dust of appearance
Cool.
Alright.
and a dragon.
What about you, Murray?
I guess Sacred Flame on I guess one of the slow people. I'll probably get this lady.
All right, Cinnabar.
I'm sure she has the baller dexterity, and I don't even want to look at it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Even with a -2.
Even with the -2.
Christ.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and actually she'd be rolling that with advantage, but whatever.
No.
Yep,
I
she
don't-
rolls with advantage, but
Yeah,
still
yeah,
has the
right.
-2. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Okay.
Here,
no, that's
if
my
this
turn.
helps,
I'm an idiot.
I should just. I'll also add. Do they have like bean juice for haste?
Just a coffee cup.
Yeah.
You should ask Callie.
I know, right? We'll just do that. Whatever that means. Anything else, Murray?
No.
Okay. The Red Mantis's turn. The first one that is slowed is going to make attack at surprise, surprise, you, Rhea. Does not have advantage anymore. And that's a hit. For 28 slashing damage. And they fail. So they're still slow.
You guys want to know a secret?
Are you down?
Yes. I had 27 hit points left.
And you see red mist start to seep out from his armor, as well as his partner next to him, who makes 2 attacks against good old Varric over there. First attack is a miss. Second attack is a miss.
Yeah.
All right. You're down, Rhea, you said?
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. You're down. The Azamar turns towards the elephant. I'm curious. Yeah.
If it stays.
No, so she turns to the elephant and casts Dispel Magic at 5th level. And your little elephant disappears back into her figurine.
That's rude.
I just had to look up and see if that would work. It would. She didn't need to cast it that high, but I'm thinking like she doesn't know what level that thing is, and she's just playing it safe. And then she's going to make a bonus action attack with her sword. Spiritual weapon.
That's Grace.
Is she gonna what?
Is she gonna coast to Grace?
No, she's going for Varric. She can deal with you later.
Spiritual weapons
I get
do
it.
not get
Yep,
advantage.
correct. They do not. So that's a miss. Amelia, your turn.
So, what? She's like really far away.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to do a teleporty type spell thing, would I not also be able to use the powder of appearance?
It's an
whatever the
action to do either of those. What's the range of the dust, though? Does it say?
10 feet.
Oh, yep.
10 feet radius, yeah.
Well, that's a bit of a problem.
Okay, cool.
Well, no, 10-foot
Do you
radius,
have
but does it have
Misty
anything
Step,
about? Does it have anything about the
No.
range to throw it?
You don't have
No.
Misty Step?
Oh,
Hmm.
no, I
No.
don't. I have Dimension Door.
Misty Step's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Throw
know.
it as far as her little spaghetti arms will let her.
Yeah, but the thing I would say is if you try and throw that and you miss, it's going to be wasted.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not gonna.
As opposed to getting within 10 feet and just flinging it. Yeah.
Fuck. So instead, she's going to move up. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. gonna. You know what? This bitch can make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Yes, she can. At disadvantage.
Gotcha. She fails. What happens?
Cool. Awesome. So she's going to take this, and because of my my subclass ability, she does not get to have that necrotic damage.
Oh, you mean like if she's resistant to it, she's not resistant to it?
She's an Azamar, so she would normally have resistance to necrotic damage, but that is not the case right
She's
now,
a
so.
fallen Azamar, so.
Fuck you.
30 points of necrotic. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nice. You hit her with the negative energy flood, and she curls up in on herself and screams in pain. Anything else?
Back off, bitch. Nope, that's it.
Alright. Varric's turn. Varric is going to attack the red mantis in front of him. Not with advantage.
Yes, with advantage.
Oh. Right. Because Annika, I forgot. My apologies. So the first attack is a hit. And that does... Yep, that is enough. This kills this red mantis, and it evaporates into a red mist. And he will take a step forward, and attack the other red mantis. And miss. Magmura is somewhere, probably getting further away as we speak.
No, thank you.
Hey guys.
That is one failed death save.
Actually, I need to check if hold on.
And because there's no reason why he wouldn't, Varric will do a bonus action for a healing potion. And heal himself for what? That's 8, 9. Yeah, 9, because Rhea's not conscious at the moment.
No, but like even when she's taking a nap, like
Uh-huh.
that pleasant aura.
Sure. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay,
100. What's up, Rhea?
Gotcha. Nope, I was reading the thing. All right, never mind. I'm good.
Okay. Ross.
So Ross is gonna come forward along the wall. 5, 10. Actually, hold on. Sorry. She's not gonna move. Because I forgot how far this can be. 60. Okay, so Ross is gonna cast Healing Word. At what level is that? I
9.
at 3rd level.
Ooh. All right.
And because Rhea is down to 0, I get to use, finally for the first time, Eyes of the Grave, which is, I have the ability... Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can make her vulnerable.
For that to grace.
Sorry.
Quadruple damage.
We can finally take her down.
Sorry,
So,
what are you using?
It's Circle of Mortality. I gain the ability to manipulate the line between life and death. When you would normally roll 1 or more dice to restore healing points with a spell to a creature with 0 hit points, you instead use the highest number possible for each dice.
Got you. So what's the max you can do with a 3rd level healing word?
12 plus my spell modifier, which is Wisdom. So I think it's 14? 13?
What's your...
13 points.
13. So, Rhea, you have 13 points back.
That's hot. Thank you.
And then I will shoot at that red mantis.
Okay. The one that can't get rid of slow to save his life.
No, I don't think it's going to save his life.
No, I can't get rid of it to save his life. That's what I'm saying. Alrighty then.
Forgot to take it off. Yep. So,
Does it even matter?
No, wait.
Wait.
We need a card.
Yeah, I'm drawing a card. It's piercing damage.
Piercing, yep.
A double
Yep.
damage, and the target must make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target loses an eye.
Yeah, chooses which one.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so we'll keep the damage.
Does he survive that?
Yes, he does. So that's 34 damage. So he does survive it. However, dex saving throw.
wow.
Why does he lose?
His
Nailed
left
him.
eye and the left side of his cheek are just torn to shreds. And I'm going to give him disadvantage on attack rolls for that.
Wow.
You want to give him another fancy
Yeah.
fancy bobble on his
One.
for the next turn that he survives.
I'm just going to give him the I'm so done face.
That's the dirt nap face.
Anything else, Ross?
She's gonna walk 10 feet forward, and how tall is the roof?
40 feet.
Okay. Another 15 feet up, so she's 30 feet high.
Gotcha. Cinnabar. Cinnabar is going to step here. And finally attack! Yay! She's going to attack Varric.
I would say at disadvantage, but I'm not technically up yet.
Correct. So that is a hit. And did I do the right one?
No.
No, I didn't do the sneak attack. Oh, I did do the sneak attack. Good. Ha 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 ha! 35 points. Varric is back down to 1 hit point.
This man.
This is the second time in this fight. He's been down to 1 hit point. And she's gonna see if she
know
can.
how many times that's happened in this entire campaign.
And she's still slow because fuck her. Weary.
Lucky for the both of you, Mom goes next in the turn order. How much is half of your hit points?
Half of my hit points?
Both Rhea and Varric.
Leave him below 20 because he gets advantage.
No, don't leave him below 20 because he'll die. Half of Varric's hit points is 28.
Half of my hit points is 58.
Varric's so bad.
Right?
Okay, so the two of you have a pool of 60 to pull from.
Okay,
So-
and you can heal up to half, right?
Yeah, you can heal up to half. but no
So
more than
Varric will take,
58.
and Varric will take 27.
No, so you want me to go up to half or?
You said Varric's gonna take 27.
Correct.
He's the squishier of the two, so I'm gonna let him take the 27, and then you get
Mhm.
the rest.
Okay, so 60 minus 27, so 33. So I'm at 46.
Enjoy it. May it keep you up for another 2 hits.
Yeah.
Just hoping.
Oh, that's Mary's last high level spell.
That's not a high level spell; it's a channel divinity.
Oh, never mind.
And I have a spare of that.
So what I said could not be more wrong.
Yeah.
It's not a high level spell. It's not the last one.
Majenko is going back over to Aras to assist her. I don't think I have anything else.
Gotcha. All right, here we go. Red Mantis lose an eye at disadvantage.
Lose the
Only gets
eye.
1 attack. It's gonna try and hit. No. It's gonna go for Rhea because it still gets sneak attack because of the Azamar.
I'm also on the ground at the moment.
Oh yeah, it's a fair point. So it's not with disadvantage. It's just a normal attack that fails.
couldn't even get me on the ground.
Nope. He's down an eye. He's slowed. Look, leave him alone.
He's having the worst day of his life right now.
However,
I also need to mark down my AC.
Karantu, on the other hand,
Oh my god. I'm such an idiot. I literally just realized that she's a literal fallen angel, and that's why he was calling her the fallen. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I'll just,
Uh-huh.
I'll take my leave.
Laura, honey.
You didn't have to out yourself like that, honey.
Honey.
We wouldn't have known.
Rhea,
Yes,
you
sir.
don't see this. Amelia's the only one that sees this as the Azamar floats down, says a spell that Amelia's very familiar with, and touches you.
I'd rather not be touched, thank you.
I know
That
you
was
wouldn't.
not consensual.
Right? I am engaged!
Uh-huh. For 10 necrotic damage.
Damn.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
rough, buddy.
Really
That's-
rough.
That's not at disadvantage, right?
No.
Sucks to suck.
So I
No, because
downed
it's
a
a touch spell, so that was actually with advantage. And then her spiritual weapon's gonna try and hit you. That will be with advantage.
What?
Why?
Because she's
You're prone.
Oh,
so-
right.
Yeah. Spiritual weapon. That's a hit.
Yes, sir.
9 force damage.
I would have just cried if you had gotten me back down. That would have been the funniest fucking thing.
I know. 19 damage still isn't anything to sneeze at. Amelia, your turn.
So she's going to 20. Throw that shit at her face.
Gotcha. Everyone can see her now as the dust covers her and brings her back into existence. And you can all now see the flying Azamir on burn-scorched wings.
I love the thought that Amelia just glitter bombed her. And she's so
Oh.
sparkly now.
And you know what? I can make an offhand attack technically.
Mhm.
Don't get into melee range.
Well,
You know what? Fine.
Fuck
Okay,
off.
do it.
Nothing bad has ever happened from Amelia getting into melee range.
Amelia doesn't get into melee range.
so, smack.
Oh shit, yeah! You hit her for 9 piercing. That's not bad.
That's only 4. That's only 4.
Oh,
because it's an
gotcha.
offhand.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
still,
All
max
right.
damage.
Yeah. Yay! She kind of felt that.
Woo!
Anything else, Amelia?
You get away from her.
Varric is going to make 2 attacks. One with advantage against the Crimson Mantis. That's a hit.
That odd.
Woohoo.
Give me a second. For 22 piercing damage.
Nice.
And this one evaporates into a mist as well.
That's fine.
And then he'll turn around and make his second attack against Cinnabar. And hit as well.
Oh, Glen Coco.
God, talk about a glass cannon. You guys have so much trouble keeping him up, but as long as you do.
Right.
Alright.
When he's at full health, he's useless, but as soon as he gets down to below half, you
He's
just have to keep him there.
he's also going to suck down another healing potion. So 5. And Rhea, your thing is back, correct?
When she's conscious.
You're conscious. So 5 plus 4. No, 5 plus 6. So 11 points of healing. He's-
5 plus 6 plus the.
No,
plus...
5 plus 6 because of.
Yeah, 5 plus 6.
2
It's
plus
a-
4,
it's a
yeah.
regular-
Yep. So he's back up to 39. Rhea, your turn. Up and at him. Rise and shine.
Stand up.
The elephant's gone.
Yeah. What did I miss? How long was I out? No. Is this lady's visible?
Yes,
now?
she is visible.
All right.
And Amelia just stabbed her.
Mm-hmm. And I cannot move without getting an AOO, so I will engage with this person, Miss Amelia. Let's see, what sort of
You are already engaged, ma'am. I'll shut up.
I know where you live.
I've been there. I can give you the blueprints.
No, I'm pretty good at finding stuff. I think I could do it myself. Yeah, I don't have enough slots to do that. So I will just be attacking at normal, not advantage. Unless.
Do you
No,
want a hot
that would be. Would I? How far down is this thing here from the stairs?
What thing?
How
drop
high
down
up are the stairs?
Oh! 10 feet, maybe. Not much. You can definitely...
Parkour.
Yeah, that won't be a problem. Oh,
There we go.
Christ, I'm an idiot.
Wow.
That's not, by the way, that's not why I was saying I'm an idiot. I'll explain in a bit, but well done. This is piercing, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, piercing. Target practice. Maximum damage, and any enemy of the target within range may make an attack of opportunity with disadvantage against it. So, Amelia, you get to make a attack of opportunity against her as well. And maximum damage.
Since we're flanking, wouldn't that just be a normal attack?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So let me do some math real quick.
Mm-hmm. And maximum damage, of course, would apply to your smites if you choose to use one.
Fucking, I mean, I only do 11 damage otherwise, so I might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 7.
Plus 7, yeah. I
Well done,
have,
Amelia. You're fucking him up with that dagger.
I have no need at the moment for second level spell slots. Why not?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Do it.
So that would be
Mhm.
what, 3d8?
Correct.
So
So 24 plus 11.
35.
So 35 points of damage. Gotcha. Nice. As radiant energy sunders down her left shoulder, just rending her armor and exposing her flesh.
And now for my second attack.
Uh-huh.
I could have used a spell. I'm a forecaster. It's fine.
It's fine.
Does a 19
Yes, a 19 hits.
Guys, I did it! 9 points.
9 more points of damage. Nicely done. Anything
And
else?
that's it.
Yay!
Gotcha. Ross.
Actually,
Well,
I'll tell the
I-
potion.
Suddenly have a new target to shoot. So
Uh-huh.
I will shoot the fallen Asimar with advantage from Majenko.
Okay.
17? 18?
Give me a second. 18 is a hit, yes.
Okay, good. 23 points of
Nice.
damage.
Nice. Okay. Anything else? Yes? No? Maybe
Just
so?
walking around. Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's it.
Okay. It's Cinnabar's turn. Cinnabar is going to make her one attack.
I think you should try to cast a spell.
Yeah, uh-huh. Nope, she fails.
Same effect.
Hey! She's not slow!
Aw.
Woo!
Which means I get to focus on a different concentration spell.
Which the reason I'm an idiot is fucking Coronatu has Dispel Magic. She could have dispelled the slow ages ago, and I never thought about it.
Obviously doesn't give a shit about
Oh my
Cinnabon,
God.
honestly.
Jesus criminy.
If the letter is anything to go off of, she's hoping she dies in this fight.
You know, Deborah,
Probably.
it's fine because I have slow.
Amazing. Miri, it's your turn.
Oh, Jesus Christ, y'all. You know what? Fuck it. I need the Azamar to make a deck save.
Sure, absolutely. Deck save. Nope.
Dex, not Dick.
Nice.
Okay.
Dick save.
Deck save is 15 points of radiant damage. Nice. Okay, she's starting to look hurt.
And Majenko stays with Ross.
Okay, anything else?
How bad do people look?
I'm fine.
38 at a 115. I'm currently missing an elephant.
Well, no, he's right over there.
He's on the
He's
floor.
not in my possession.
He just very small.
Nice will.
He just makes a really tiny trumpet sound.
No, for now, I'm going to reserve my spell slots.
Okay.
We're good.
I like that just off on the side, it's just...
Koritanu, or Coriantu,
Coriander.
casts a spell in Celestial. She begins chanting, and bright light envelops her as she casts Heal on herself.
That's not allowed. NPCs can't do that.
Yeah.
And many of her wounds seal up, giving her renewed life and vigor. And then, as she finishes the chant and the glow starts to fade, she slides her hand to the side, and her saber starts spinning and slashes across Amelia.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no thank you.
19?
Shields.
Okay.
Because fuck you.
Yep. The shield blocks it. And that's her turn. Amelia, your turn.
I don't. No, thank you. I'd like you to make another con save with disadvantage, please.
Okay. Disadvantage. 14. She fails.
Yep. So she takes another 32 necrotic damage.
All right. All right. Sorry, just doing a little bit of math in my head.
Mm-hmm. No, you can say it out loud if you want. I know that helps me sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
50 minus 32 is,
Anything else, Amelia?
Nope.
Okay. Varric continues to try and strike at Cinnabar. First one with advantage is a miss. Second one is a hit. He's doing really well given how high her AC is with haste.
That is minimum fucking damage. Jesus
He's
Christ.
doing alright. Okay. Rhea, your turn.
okay.
You got this.
I was
Got
just
advantage.
looking for something, but I don't remember what it was. So obviously it wasn't important. Anyways,
No, well, no, because your elephant's right here. See?
that's not what I...
Yes! Wreck
Oh
her
my
shit.
god.
This has been the secret
But she
ingredient
just
the whole time.
healed her.
You just needed Amelia to be in melee range.
That's maximum double damage.
Yes, let's
Maximum
go.
double
So,
damage.
Just let me just do some math real quick. So that's 16 plus 3. That's 19.
Uh-huh.
And you know what?
Mhm.
You know what? Hold on. Let me see just how much this.
How much
this-
do you want to wreck this woman?
Yeah. Let me see. Divine Smite. So it's a D8 for every one. So let's see. Let's count this out, shall we? So, 2, 3, 4. So that's a maximum of 5 D8. And I have a 4th level spell slot. So. Does my smite get double?
Yeah, it does. Double maximum damage.
So, let me go ahead and roll that.
No, maximum.
I know, but I don't know numbers.
Okay, so what did you say? 5d8? So 5 times 8 is 40?
So 80 plus
80. Jesus Christ.
19, so
Well,
that's 99 damage.
the Azamar, so it's a shoulder jab, right? So here's what happens. You already rended her armor down her shoulder. And this time what you do is you call upon your radiant energy into your rapier and stab it into the exposed skin and burn her from the inside out. Flames start coming from her mouth and eyes and ears, and after a second or two, armor falls to the floor.
Shit.
So much for that word of recall she was going to use.
So, Cinnabon, you still want to fight?
So, let's see. So that would have been. Would that have just been?
That's
I
one
didn't
hit.
even think so. 5, 10, 15, 20. How much movement would it cost me to just climb up here?
Double. Consider it hard, difficult terrain.
That's fine. It would
So
be 20 feet then.
10, 20. So 20. 25.
Give me 1 second here.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Interesting.
Not interesting.
Anything
There's
else?
nothing I don't like how you're saying any of this right now. No.
Okay.
That's it.
Aras.
I will step back so I can get a close shot and shoot at Cinnabar.
All right.
So with advantage. Ooh!
Very nice.
Okay.
I think I got another crit.
Are you guys telling me that, like, you're tired of this shit or something? I feel like there's a lot of mixed signals here. Press the advantage. Triple damage, and if this was a melee attack, it's not, so. Triple damage!
Max triple damage.
Jesus Christ. And one more time, if you would. Just roll it one more time and we'll take the first number.
5d6.
No. Just hit Slighted Thunder Cannon one more time.
You're attacking.
Oh, okay.
So, 20, 43, 53, 59 points of damage. Oh, blows right through her, like, upper shoulder. All right.
Roth waves when she looks up. You know, still 20 feet in the air.
Gotcha. All right.
Damn.
Cinnabar looks at the hole in her chest, her dead comrades, and she throws her weapons to the floor in front of her, falls to her knees, and says, "Just make it fast," and extends her neck.
Damn.
If only it were that easy.
I'd like to go behind her and manacle her.
I mean, we're basically out of turn order unless you guys wish to press the
Yeah,
attack.
Moiri is moving up.
Gonna chink.
She had her eyes closed, and when she feels the manacles, her eyes open. What are you doing? Finish me.
We are finished.
It's to be torture then.
Moiri snorts like audibly from behind Fantastican.
Amelia's gonna go through this dust pile real quick to see if there's anything on her.
Breaks out like a little sifter, starts like picking some stuff out. Like a gold panner.
Amazing. Yeah, give me a second. Roll me an investigation check.
Can do buckaroo. Boop. So this is where all of my 20s have been going.
Oh, nice. Jeez. All right. Give me a second here. What?
That's happening, and Ria's just like, "Oh, give me a second." Runs down, grabs the elephant, runs back.
Interesting. Give me 1 second here, because I have to convert this to 5e.
You keep saying that, Squee.
Uh-huh.
Why haven't you already converted everything, Squee? Why are you slacking?
I can't believe you thought she would get away from us, Squee.
Right? Jeez.
Yeah,
Did you not
she had a
think I
word
was-
of recall. This module expects her to get away.
Do you not think I was gonna do 99 points of damage?
No, it hadn't quite crossed my mind. What level is that? That is... Okay. Interesting. The armor is a +1 half plate.
Ooh.
And the only other thing to note, she has 395 gold pieces and a magical sawtooth saber. Which a sawtooth saber, we've noted this before. It's like the ones the red mantises have. They do 1d8 instead of 1d6 like a normal saber, and are considered light weapons. It's it's magical.
Plate, half plate, half plate, half plate. I am incrementally making my way up to full plate.
You'll get there.
I mean, I started with chain, so
So
I'm already up to
Amelia-
plate. No half plate.
Amelia gathers up the stuff, juggling it along, holds it out to Ross.
Sure, yeah. Ross puts it in the bag.
like dropping gauntlets and the helmet as she goes. It's heavy.
I'll hold it open. You just drop the items in one by one.
I don't
Hold on, let me
understand.
get the coin purse.
You're the enemy.
Wait.
Kill me already.
Moiri like steps up and like peers around the corner, looks around the room a little bit.
You really don't know how this group works, do you?
I'm curious that you should expect everything but mercy.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Me?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage though.
One of the people who is the least persuasive in the group.
16? That's the best I can do. I'm sorry.
Your words seem to stun her. Her eyes dilate, her shoulders slack, and she begins muttering to herself, "No, no, 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 this isn't right. This isn't... No. No. You have to kill me. You must!" And she, like, starts to try and tug at your sword, Rhea, to try and, like, pull it towards her. "You must!" It is the way of the world. It is how it must be done. No mercy. No mercy. You have to kill me.
No. And Rhea will tug her sword back towards herself. That's the way of her world.
No. No. And she just kind of falls into a stunned silence. Mary, roll me a medicine check.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay. Now roll me an insight.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay.
Yeah.
She has gone into shock. And by judging by what has happened, it is clear that the fact that she has faced an enemy, lost, and they have not immediately slaughtered her, that they had said that she should expect mercy, has rocked her to her psychic core. Her entire conditioning, if you want to call it that, has just been questioned. And it has hit her so hard that she is in literal shock. Like the medical condition of shock.
Yeah, and that's not a great thing to be in. So Mary will, and Amelia, I have a med kit.
Oh,
and the healer feat. So yeah, Mary will put that to use.
Gotcha. You're
she
able to
will-
stabilize her, certainly.
Yeah, stabilize her, but it's not. She is doing this as opposed to a spell because of the act of doing it.
Understood.
Where she probably has to cut away part of her armor and wash the wound and dress it. It doesn't take her very long because she's very good at this.
Mm-hmm.
But she does it.
As you're doing it, the bandaging of the wound and the things you do, like I imagine too, you'd put like a cloak around her to keep the body temperature up because shock has a way of dropping.
Yeah, she'll probably encourage her to like eat a cookie or something because Mary always has fucking food on her.
She begins uncontrollably sobbing.
At that point, Rhea would drop down, getting her weapon a little far enough away that this chick can't attempt to grab it in her manacled state, and would just wrap her arms around her.
Rhea, go ahead and roll me an insight as well.
Okay.
What are her max hit points or a max number of hit die?
Two.
Who? Cinnabar?
Yeah.
16.
Holy shit. Really? Okay.
16d8 plus 64.
So she regains through this process a d6 plus 20. So 23 hit points back.
Plus,
Gotcha.
if it's just a d6, so plus an extra 2.
Gotcha. So
25 total.
25. So 67 is where she's at now. Rhea, same thing. It's clear that the simple fact that you have shown her kindness has wounded not her pride, but her conditioning to a point of mental breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
You've destroyed her sense of reality, essentially.
Mm-hmm. In other words, this woman was conditioned to believe so unwaveringly that you kill the enemy or the enemy kills you, that you do not show mercy, that you fight until death and that you kill first. The fact that this hasn't happened has shattered that. She sobs against you until she falls into a form of sleep.
Before that happens, Ross from behind while Rhea's holding her, Ross kind of leans down and says, "You know, I know right now it feels like torture, but one day it'll hurt less and less. And then you realize everything before that was the torture."
All right, give me a second to mark something down. And then she slips off into sleep. And around you, your haunts who have been floating uselessly at your sides this whole time, especially Pamela, like, what the fuck? In tone, in voice. Interesting. You have removed the eyes that are upon us, at least for a moment. Come, speak with me. I have many questions. Yeah, Paula, what did I say?
Pamela?
Did I say Pamela?
I'm pretty sure you were thinking of Pan Am.
Uh-huh.
You've been playing too much Cyberpunk.
I think so.
Amelia is going to squint at the haunts, and she'll look over at Van Casterkin and pass along 2 superior and 4 greater healing potions.
Mary will cast a critical eye up at somebody else's haunt, not hers. You want to speak to us so badly? Perhaps you'd be so kind as to give us directions.
I think it's up here.
Real quick. What did you give Eric? I need to write it down.
2 superior healing potions and 4 greater healing potions.
So
You're just a fucking walking medicine cabinet.
he has 4 and 2. So he now has 2 superior, 2 regular, and 4 greater.
I have more if we need them.
Yep. Well, for those of you that were hoping to be able to sell all of those health potions like you always do, they're going fast.
Wait,
Like,
we sell those?
yeah, never in the history of any D&D campaign ever has someone walked into a store and said, "I'd like to sell my health potions." And Mary,
They're 4 years old, but they're still good.
Mary, in answer to your question, through the doors to the north, there are no more enemies.
As Amelia's pointing, just like, I'm pretty sure.
You will meet no more resistance. Hurry. We do not have much time.
Sus, I think he's the imposter. I saw him.
Yeah, he pretended to be fixing something electrical, but I knew he wasn't.
Moiri will lean down and, like, pick this lady up like firefighter carry her.
Mm-hmm. She does a sick combat roll pickup.
And cast an eye up again at her haunt. Bold of you to rush me, shall we? hurting the group this way. Taking Lady with her, I guess.
Yeah, we'll stand at the door.
Guess I can just
Sweet.
get rid of her character sheet. She won't be needed anymore. Yes.
So I have a potion of bark skin +4. So
Aha.
bark skin would make your AC 16. Since it's a +4, would that make your AC 20?
No, because that was before we switched. Pathfinder has different types of bark skin. 5e does not. So what
Okay.
that would have done was just raise your AC by 4. But since it's 5e, it will raise your AC to whatever bark skin says.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the minimum that your
less
AC can be.
Correct. So the thing is that Pathfinder has different levels of bark skin, whereas 5e does not.
Cool. Thought I'd ask.
Do you guys go through the door? Do you check it for traps?
Amelia's
Do you...
waiting for the.
As soon as everyone's around the corner and ready, Rio will.
Ross is going to pull out the flask of curses.
Just in case.
Yeah, I mean,
Knock, knock.
wanted somebody that stands in front. Good at throwing. High dex.
I don't know, the marksman seems like they should really have that.
Cool.
Standing 60 feet behind everybody.
Right. It's fine. Holly. Ross is going to say, okay, I'll go invisible. I'll go up on the roof, over, and drop it. If you can stall for time, be great.
I don't know
think
if that's going to be necessary.
hear us either way.
Miri leans forward and hefts this lady so she can pat Ross's shoulder. We'll keep it in the pocketbook for now.
Okay.
In the pocketbook.
Playbook, whatever.
Mary pulls out.
It's been established.
Mary pulls out her little black book.
Yes, the pocketbook.
I'm gonna check over this door just to play it safe.
Yeah, sure. By all means, roll me an investigation. All right. You do not sense any locks or traps. God, I feel like I'm in Saturday's game. No locks. No
It is not locked.
traps.
Every time you have to say that, take a shot.
Yeah.
Dead in 3 hours.
Die before the
Note of advice for anyone that does Dungeon of the Mad Mage: most doors are neither locked nor trapped.
But it's good to check.
It's always good to check. Your
Not as
DM,
written.
your DM will just have to keep saying no. It's more torture, to just never have them, because then they always are like.
I know they're always on edge about it. Like, what one's gonna be, and we're not gonna do it.
One time, I think Eldar checked something that was trapped, and there was jubilation. Finally. All right. You walk down a long hallway. Alcoves along the east and west walls contain ancient stone sarcophagi.
Bitch, you live like this?
Bitch, you live like this.
The sarcophagi are open. There's nothing in them. It looks as if they have been broken and looted a long time ago.
Peek-a-bit. Bitch, who is you?
As you enter a room, you see two benches on the north and east wall, and a pedestal to the west. Sitting cross-legged on the pedestal is a strange figure, a human man. The age is hard to tell, but can't be much older than Shala or you. Dressed as a jester, brightly colored black and gold clothes with a white and black painted face. And
Oh, that's cool. We're meeting the clown of the family.
as you approach, you your haunts begin to speak. Ah, finally. At last. And then they stop, and the sound comes from the man. I get to meet you. I've been waiting for so long. Please, come, we don't have much time.
Or what exactly?
I wish to ask, how is my sister? Is she all right?
She's fine.
Whoo,
Squint.
Amelia.
Mm-hmm.
His face is open and honest. In fact, oddly, he has kind eyes. That is good. I worry about her. I am sorry for what I have put you through. It was the only way.
What do you want?
To help. I know,
Rhea kind of squints.
that must sound very confusing. After all, I am a Valentine, and I play my role very well. I was adopted by Rosabella when I was very young, and she found my gift for the spiritual. She honed it as she honed all her children, taught me to kill, to murder without remorse. But then she adopted a little girl, only a year younger than me, with black hair and bright purple eyes. I saw Rosabella try to tear her down like she did the rest of us. I could not stand it. But I was trapped. We were all trapped. I had to be the good little assassin. If she ever knew, if she ever found out what I thought in my mind. So I was better than the best. He looks up at you with cold eyes. I killed. I murdered. I tortured. Drove people insane with my haunts. All to be above suspicion. It was I that pushed for Shala to go out on her own. I that convinced Mother that she was ready. I that convinced her to send her to you, where I hoped, beyond hope, that she might find something better. After studying you as long as I have, I could not have been more lucky.
So what do you want now?
To warn you. To help you. I am lost. My mind is hers. My soul, everything that I am, hers. Even now I can feel her. She thinks something's wrong.
So it's an actual magical bond, not just psychological.
There comes a point where there's no longer a difference. You've seen the mantises. He points to Cinnabar that you carry on your shoulder. Look at what she can do. With no magic, only words. Trust me when I tell you, she is the deadliest woman I have ever seen, not because of her skill with a blade or her words of magic, but because of her voice. I am hers, and I always will be.
You don't have to be.
I do. You don't understand. You don't know what I've sacrificed. How deep her claws are in my mind. But I can help you. I can help you save Shala from her.
You can save yourself as well. We can help.
We know what it's like to have somebody else's claws deep in your mind.
No. No, Aras, you don't. Your father is a heinous and terrible man. Do not destroy that which lives in your mind. It will draw great evil to you. I've seen it in his mind. But you have no idea what she is.
Let us help you. We can help you. We helped Jolistina.
I'm sure Shala would appreciate having another part of her family with her.
Shala hates me, as she should. I could not be kind to her. I could not raise suspicion. She hates me more than most. I made it that way on purpose.
There's always a chance to change, to fix things.
Miri, you have a plus?
Mary is eyeing this. How old is he? A year older than Shala, right?
Right, maybe 19. Yeah.
Oh,
But
he's
even
just
that,
a kid.
he has very boyish features and is small for an adult.
Mhm.
He's cursed with one of those faces where he's always going to look younger.
He's always gonna get carded. I get it. Yeah. With a medicine check, what kind of shape does he look like he's in? Like, does he look like he has been starved or hurt or?
No, he looks in remarkably good physical condition.
Okay.
You might be able to see bags under his eyes, but it's hard to tell with all that makeup.
Mhm.
His face looks tired, but his body, like a lot like Shala's, which I'm sure Ria's grateful for. Peak physical condition.
Not as much as you, Ria.
But, like, he's obviously trained.
Weary will step forward and gauge his reaction.
He
And
takes a step
Okay.
forward to you as well. Like, uncurling his legs and standing up. Mary. I was the one that sent Paula to you. It was difficult to make it look accidental, but I thought it was the best I could do. I couldn't bear to send... Well, you know. I couldn't do that to anyone. I'm sorry.
suppose I owe you my thanks.
He shakes his head. No. I have brought nothing but pain and suffering to your kind.
Weary takes a deep breath. And looks down at him because he's probably smaller than she is.
Yes.
And gives takes a deep breath and lets it all out and lets all there's a lot of tension in her shoulders that bleeds out of her. Oh, I was prepared to hate you. More than prepared. But you know what you have seen of us. You have watched us. Is that not so?
He nods.
Well, then you will know that I am a terribly tenacious fool with a habit of adopting people. If you think that we are going to let you leave without helping you, then you do not know us at all. I understand that you feel trapped. That you are trapped. That there are things beyond our control that we cannot influence or change. But if what you say is true, and perhaps you are the only person who will know that in your heart, if what you say is true, then as deep as her claws, as sharp as her tongue. She could not kill what kindness lives in you.
The fact that you're helping us right now, the fact that you've tried to spare your sister, the fact that you've gone through all of this and you still care, that shows more your strength than hers.
Mary will reach out and very gently put a hand on the side of his face. How long has it been since you've had a real family?
For a moment, he closes his eyes and leans into your claw. And then straightens. I've never had a real family. But that's all right. You
I
are...
highly recommend them.
Sorry?
I highly recommend them.
5 stars on Yelp.
I do not wish to insult you. But you don't understand. But
No.
do not think that your kindness is not unwanted. And he kind of sighs and pulls away from your hand. But we do not have time for this. You want to kill Gadrian. Mother has found a way. Gadrian is immortal. As long as he wears that crown and is attached to that thing. But there is a weapon. One forged by a powerful being. One of light and radiance that can pierce him, that can kill him. Mother found it and took it back to the Crimson Citadel, to home. If you want to kill Gadrian, if you want to free my sister, you must kill her and take it.
Then wouldn't that free you as well?
He shakes his head. She knows. She comes. There is no time. I was glad to have met you all. You must go. And he takes a step back.
Mary also takes a step back and levels him with a look. And says very quietly, I am a terribly tenacious fool. And Squeak, can I borrow you for a second?
Absolutely. We'll be right back.
Should I?
Hi.
Hi, Squeak.
Hi, Blue.
How's it going?
It's going!
Hey.
Mhm.
Oh. You can't dangle a child in front of Mary.
I don't know what you're about to say, but don't worry. You will have, in just a moment, you will have the chance you need.
Well, Mary doesn't know that, and Mary
Right,
is
absolutely.
prepared to make that chance if she needs to.
Okay.
Hey, so, Divine Intervention
Uh-huh.
is a fun little thing that Mary has never used because she has
Ooh,
never...
I like this. Okay, uh-huh.
Mary has never had a moment where she believed truly that her need was great enough. But she has been put in a situation where no, she doesn't understand the depths of what has been done here. But maybe her god does. And maybe her god can help. Because her god is... She is the deity of... not retribution. What's the fucking word? where you become better. You become a better version
rehabilitation
of yourself.
or
Yes. Redemption.
redemption. Yeah,
She's
yeah.
deity of redemption.
So,
Like-
do you mind if we skip the roll and I use this narratively?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want the specific thing that she would have asked?
Absolutely. But that might change, but what would you ask?
She would ask that this child never, ever feel this bitch's eyes on him ever again. That she should never be able to see him, or touch him, or smell him, or have any idea where he is. That she should be blind and deaf to him for the rest of her life. That it should rot a hole in her where he was.
Okay. Might I make a suggestion?
Huh.
Because I have something planned that will make you guys responsible for such a thing. So instead of having a deity do it, which I don't know if that would work or not, how about something along the lines of, just trust me a little bit, something along the lines of just have Murray ask for a chance. Just be like, something along the lines of, I don't know what, I don't know how, just give me a chance, right? And something along those lines, however you'd like to do it. And because I was going to have this come about another way, but I think that's a perfect way for it to happen.
Okay.
I'm asking you for a little trust because you'll love it.
Okay, she's going to walk up and give him a hug and do that.
Got you. So for me, for the sake of story, wait until he's gone and you'll know what I mean. To do the not to hug him or anything like that, to talk to your god.
Okay.
Is that all right? Can you do that for me? Trust me.
Yes. Okay.
But all means, go up and hug it and all of that. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, because I want to put this in the player's hands, not in the god's hands. But the spark to get you that chance could absolutely be divine intervention.
Okay, so we are foregoing the roll?
Yes, we're going to forego the roll.
Do I still have to announce that this is what I'm doing?
Oh, absolutely.
A divine intervention? Okay. Okay.
All right, thank you. Ha! Hi.
What have you been doing?
Absolutely nothing.
We're fine.
Digging holes.
So,
Okay. Miri steps back and then stops herself. And then steps forward again and wraps this kid in a hug. And squeezes him. I am a terribly tenacious fool. And I am starting to believe my foolishness is not all folly.
arms wrap around you, and a very pained voice says, "She's here. You must go. You have to know." And he'll look up at you, Murray, with pain in his face. "She's alive. And she's very angry. Camille is alive. Go!"
Fuck me.
And he screams in pain and falls limp in your arms.
Oh, fuck. Let's go. Derek! Let's come and go!
Murray, you see his eyes roll into the back of his head. He's alive, but it's as if he's not there. As if you're holding almost a puppet in your arms.
Almost as if there's a second where that sort of shocks her, and she has to sort of juggle his now limp body and pick him up so he doesn't fall out of her arms.
Yeah, Amelia kind of runs forward and helps because you've already got a body.
Looks him over and then pulls him tight to her body and says something. And Amelia, you're closest. You can feel her speak in her native tongue, which sounds like the rumble of thunder very distantly, but you can feel it almost more than hear it. And you just know that she's praying. And her voice resonates through the space almost as a physical, tangible thing as she asks something of a higher power.
So, while Muri is doing this, you all see that your haunts are slowly fading. Still in that lifeless type of gaze, they begin to slowly fade as Muri prays. Muri?
Mhm.
I know there's usually a roll attached to this, but I'm going to forgo that for the moment. As this is not just any moment, right?
Mm.
You feel small at first, but it starts to grow a bead of warmth in your chest. And it grows to fill you. And all the haunts pop back into existence. Paula runs to you. Muri! Rhea, your father looks at you. Rhea. And Paula grabs your hand, well, as best she can. It passes through, right? But she gives the motion. I know where they are. I know where she's taken him. She's gone inside his mind, into a realm of his. He's there. She has him. I can take you there. We can take you there. Rhea, your father looks at you. We are free. We are not under his control, but yours. She is right. He's hers in that realm, but we can take you.
Mary takes a breath. And we will go.
Paula nods. And Rhea,
Uh-huh.
your father touches you, and all of a sudden, you're somewhere else. You look around, and you remember this place. It's the ballroom at your castle, where your father used to dance with you when you were a little girl. You are the same age, but you're wearing the clothes you used to wear as a little girl. And your father takes your hand and begins to dance with you. I'm sorry, little one, but taking you there to save him will cause me to fade. I will lose my bond with you. But I have a favor, my daughter. And he begins twirling you around. I once thought that if I died, I would not want to come back. That I would want to be next to our God, my purpose served. But all those women, tortured, abused, destroyed. How can I just leave them like that? Rhea, when I take you to this realm, I will disappear, and it will be the last time we talk for some time. But you have to bring me back. My work is not done.
she, tears starting to form in her eyes, she possibly makes him stumble a bit in the dance as she just grips him in a hug, pushing her face into his chest. I'll bring you back. I promise I'll bring you back.
I was wrong, Rhea. You do not need to learn how to kill. I was so wrong. There's another way. I've seen it.
And she pulls her face out of his chest and looks up at him. I don't understand.
You will, in time. I will miss you.
I'll miss you too, but you'll be back.
He nods. I'm so very proud of you. And if it happens before you see me again, there's a wedding present for you in your room back at the castle.
Eyes kind of widen as she looks a little questioning at him. You think I wouldn't make sure to get my father back for my wedding?
I think that the road ahead of you is dangerous and uncertain. Do not delay happiness for my sake.
Your family. You are part of my happiness.
He cups your face in his hands. I am so proud of you, Rhea. Now, go save that boy. And you're back in the room. Your father's standing next to you. For the rest of you, they've just been kind of standing there for about 10 seconds or so. Amelia, next to you, you hear a grunt. If you think I'm taking you anywhere, you've got another thing coming.
Amelia Beerbead.
Oh, well then, I'll go with this one. Aras, next to you. If that's what must happen, I will take you there, Aras. But you must swear to me. You will not get rid of men. Swear to me and I will take you.
Tell me why. I'm the one that's left here. I'm the one that has to help William. You don't care about me, but if you ever cared about him.
Because he is the only thing that is preventing my soul from going to a hell you cannot imagine. Destroy him, and I will be damned forever. So swear to me, or I take you nowhere.
If you don't take me, William doesn't get better.
Do you think for a moment. As much as I care about my son, that he is more important than what awaits me.
You're always talking about legacy. Family name.
Swear to me, or we go nowhere. He looks at the ground and then looks back at you, hard eyes. That fool did that to himself. He obviously was not the man I thought he was.
What's to keep me from saying yes? And then, if I at a later point in time decide to change things. I wonder what would happen.
Could you do that? If I kept my bargain, could you really go back on yours and still look at yourself in a mirror?
If you kept your bargain? Are you kidding me? You've been breaking bargains to me since the day I was born. I mean, we both know I'm your flesh and blood. You broke that promise a long time ago. I know you don't care about me. Thought at least you might care about him.
I do. But you have no idea what waits for me.
Tell me. Maybe I can help. I don't want to see you suffer for the rest of eternity. I'm not a monster. I'm not
deals
you.
With demons. Deals that they are coming to collect. Deals that the thing inside your head hides me from. You destroy men, and the demons will find you, and then they will find me when they're done with you.
How can I find you if I need you?
You won't. My soul will be hidden from everyone and everything. That is better than the alternative.
For you? That's better for you. It doesn't work so great for me. That's okay. I have time.
I will take you.
Thank you.
Amelia, Rolf standing next to you says, if you think I'm taking you anywhere, you have another thing coming. Let the boy rot.
So to clarify, this is question to you, Squeak, not Rolf. Are we going to be physically transported into his mind, or is this going to be like some astral projection dream shit?
It's going to be more of an astral projection dream shit.
So a hasty retreat may be in order before we do that.
Yeah, so she just crosses her arms and goes, fine, someone needs to stay and watch everyone else.
Ria's dad actually looks up. I don't think you understand. She's going to destroy him. We need to go. Now. Are you going to let your friends do this alone?
So what, Varric gets to stand watch and that's it? I'm not saying that you can't, but...
I love you.
Weary hefts Eli's limp body. Shall we walk and talk, children?
Paula shakes
Right.
her head. Mira, you don't understand. She's killing him.
We don't have the time to walk. We have to do this now.
What do you want, Roth? What will it take you to take her there?
Nothing. I'm just enjoying the show. Paula turns. Amelia, we are not under Eli's control anymore. We are attached to you. He is attached to you.
She pauses, thinks for a moment, and looks at Rolf. Does she feel like, I mean, I know there's been kind of like a tether, the psychic connection before
Mm-hmm.
because of like pain and shit. But like, does she feel a difference in that now?
Roll me an Arcana check. With advantage, because this is directly dealing to you.
Yay! 25.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Paula says it, and you focus on it for a moment, and you realize Eli's not in control anymore. And Rolf certainly isn't in control. I guess that just leaves you.
Oh.
Fucked.
So she pauses and she looks at him, and there's a moment as the wheels are turning, and then there's this just slow blossoming smile on her face.
I should point out that this isn't just like anyone can do it, but you're a necromancer. You can feel the bond, and you know how to control it. To an extent, because you have surpassed what Rolf ever was. To an extent to where you understand what Eli did, and you can do it yourself.
Shit. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
that was a hard Arcana check of 25.
Yes! The fates smile upon me. Amazing. Awesome. Fantastic. So, real quick, does this mean, like, could she perchance, like, try and pull some information from him in this moment? Just maybe
Give it a try.
would that be
Basically, with that check, he is your haunt. He will do whatever the fuck you demand him to do. And he knows this. He's trying to play it off, hoping you don't realize it. Which would also mean that you understand, too, that while Ross doesn't have the same ability you do, her dad isn't exactly in control either.
So she looks him dead in the eye and says, "Kneel."
Oof, you guys see a change come over Rolf. Just hatred burns in his eyes as he drops to his knees.
Oh, get fucked.
Bow. Grovel on the floor.
His face turns into a snarl, and hatred, white-hot hatred, burns in his eyes as he puts his head to the floor.
Amelia, I'm sure you're...
She holds up one finger.
I'm sure you're strangely enjoying yourself, but Eli is dying.
Holds up one finger, kneels down, and says, "Where did you put Annika's body?"
Amazing.
Say again?
I said amazing. He, groveling on the floor, with gritted teeth. Under. In the hollows. Below the room with the flesh golem. Bitch!
Well, now that that's sorted, Mary steps to the side and sits down with Eli in her lap. Varric, if you could bring our guest in here, I believe it would be best if we're all in one room for this.
Varric will carry Cinnabar in. I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but be careful. I'll keep an eye on you.
Mary strokes Majenko's wings and sends him over to Varric. Paula?
Right. And she pauses. I'll miss you, Murray. It's been fun.
You will see me in the garden, Paula.
She nods. And she walks into you. And the rest of you see Murray slumped to the floor. Alive, but sleeping. Rhea, your father turns towards you. Are you ready?
So she doesn't fall to the floor. She sits down,
Mm-hmm.
looks up at him. I'll see you soon.
Julian nods, and as he walks into you says, go kick some ass.
Yeah.
Aras, your dad looks at you. Fine. Let's do this. And just walks right into you.
Mm-hmm.
Amelia, Rolf is just sitting there on the head on the floor.
Yep, Amelia walks over to Varric and is just like, would you mind? And just kind of like waves a finger at Rolf, just like, come here.
He crawls over to you. Like, even he's in a ghost form, but he still must crawl.
Mm-hmm. Looks over at Varric and Annika. I'll see you in a bit.
Annika is coming with you. So, like, I don't want to talk for Annika, but she is a ghost. She's
okay,
coming
okay.
with.
So she's
Majinko can't, but Annika can.
Yeah. Varric looks at Varric. I'll see you soon. And
Be careful.
commands Rolf to fucking do the thing.
Bitch. Before he does that, Varric grabs your arm. Be careful. And kisses you.
Oh, I can't believe I passed out before.
And then steps back very awkwardly, like maybe he just did something very wrong.
Oh no. Okay. No, this is fine. Okay, cool. Yep. Yep, Rolf does the thing.
Mm-hmm. Rolf angrily walks into you. We're going to end the session there. I would like for you all, though, to think about over the next week. So you're going to a dream world, which means that you're not exactly in the real world. A lot of your strength depends on your perception of yourself within the dream world. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have you all roll a saving throw to determine how strong you are in the dream world. You might get temporary hit points or extra spell slots or things of that nature. Now, what I would like you all to think on is that I don't think this is a cut and dry thing, like it's just a wisdom check, right? Because there's many different ways of how you perceive yourself. It might just be strength. You just fucking tough it out, right? Or it might be intelligence. You think, I'm in a dream. If I'm in a dream, it's lucid. Perhaps I could, there's 100 ways you could justify this. I'd like you all to think about what your character would do to cope with being in a dream, and then I will have you roll a saving throw with that relevant ability. And that will determine any
question.
bonuses you get. Mm-hmm.
Do me, Ross, and Miri still have bless?
No, bless is only a minute. It's been
Okay.
way more than a minute.
It's just a minute? I thought it was 10. Never mind. Anyways. Yeah. Okay.
I think it's just a minute. Let's check, just to be sure.
I'm not the cleric main. I don't know this shit.
It's a minute.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yep,
Yeah.
up to minute.
Up to a minute. So, no bless.
That's fine. I
But-
already know what my argument's gonna be.
Yeah, so just have that in mind, and we'll start next session with wherever you're going to.
Laura's is going to be Dex, so she can run away from her feelings.
Usain Bolt this shit, let's go!
Or you could just nix it, say Eli's not worth it. You've done what you've come to do. You got rid of your haunts.
Yeah, I just say we get rid of him and just leave.
Look,
Did
Ria's
we
got his dad to
know?
res.
Did we really get rid of them all?
Yes, I will let you know right now. Your haunts are gone. They have expended all of their energy to get you to where you are. Mm-hmm.
Damn it! I need knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Man, where's that stupid thing to make the mansion?
Men!
I have it, and you're not getting it back.
Don't worry, Ross. You have avenues to get knowledge.
If I can't torture a demon Magmar by making him drink something, I will find men.
Oh, Ross, I think we need to have an intervention.
Oh my god. Alright, so everyone, thanks for watching. This has been a bit of a longer session, but I wanted to get us here. And we'll pick up next week. So, take care, everyone. Until next Monday.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye.